Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another Genshin Impact playthrough session. At the time of recording right now, we are going to be starting the Questioning Melazines and Answering Machine World Quest, which takes place at the Steambird. There's a very tantalizing mystery, a whodunit, if you will. Someone has stolen the Steambird. I don't know who done it. This is kind of messed up if you ask me. As a fan of the avian creature, I'm personally offended that someone would do this. Charlotte's job, Mona's job, their articles. Someone literally stole the freaking mascot of the Steambird, and we got to find out who done it. But just to let you guys know, at the time of recording, this is being uploaded during version 4.2, most likely after the Archon quest and everything else in between. However, we are currently recording this during version 4.7, which was 6 months from when this quest came out, which means the Steambird has been missing for 6 months. This is the coldest case. This is like the coldest of case files right now. Whoever stole this bird has probably cooked it and eaten it and wasted it upon the world, and like it's literally just nurturing some fields out there or something. I don't know. Basically, the bird is dead, and we done goof. I'm not expecting a whole lot at this point, but I do apologize, and I'm gonna try my best to, you know, pretend like this hasn't been the longest time that I've done a world quest before the next nation comes out. But I will say that this is one of the last world quests that we're doing cleaning up content, and you guys will eventually see all of it as the playthrough continues. So what I will say though is the reason why this quest looks like this, I already went through the initial startup of it, is because during version 4.2 I had not completed my reputation yet, and at the time that this quest was out, the quest auto triggered when you came near the Steambird, so I couldn't talk to this lady to trigger the quest, and so I had to actually just manually trigger it just so I can continue my reputation, so I can get the wings for Farina and get the weekly rewards at that time. So what I'm actually deciding to do, I'm actually just gonna chill right here, and what I've decided to do is to do like a slideshow reenactment of that initial startup, because it has been 6 months for my community, so some of them don't remember, some of y'all probably don't remember. It's gonna be way longer by the time this goes up on YouTube. I'm going to disappear off of the screen, but don't worry, hold on to the sound of my voice. I have gone back and I have manually screenshotted 60 screenshots of moment-to-moment dialogue of the first 2.5 minutes of this quest startup. Big shout out to WoW Quest, the YouTube channel WoW Quest, who had this entire quest uploaded as a full video. That's basically where I got it from. They're actually using Lumine, and so I just wanted to feature this so that way I can kind of refresh myself on how the quest started, and just so I can read off the dialogue for you guys as well, and then we'll start. It does feature a Melazine, a Gardamek, and the disappearance, the bird napping of the Steambird. So let's get into it. So this is Talachard the Melazine. What kind of attitude is that, Editor Jenk? And what about your attitude, Agent Talachard? I'm helping you with a problem here. And did I ask for your help? What good timing. What good timing. Help me explain. I'm Agent Talachard of the Marechose Phantom, investigating a case at the Steambird. But this amateur keeps interfering with my deductive process. I mean, just who is this investigator here? Well, it is kind of odd for an amateur to advise a professional. I was merely suggesting that she not jump to any conclusions. She barely started investigating and she already decided I'm the killer? That's defamation, I tell you. Damn, so we've jumped from a bird napping to murder. It does sound like defamation, but it's important to find the... Wait, killer? What happened? It's possible that an unfortunate newspaper employee has been, you know. Oh, it's so sad. What do you mean by, you know? He's missing, that's all. Even if he is missing, you're still mixed up in this, and that's because you drove him away, didn't you, Editor Jenk? Let's paint the scene. An idealistic young writer finally gets the job at the newspaper of his dreams. He yearns to fight the evil of society with the power of his pen, but to his dismay, he finds the newspaper is as corrupt as everything else. Black of ink, black of heart. Valuable stories are ignored in favor of puff pieces about popular music. His ideals are met with lies. His dignity trampled upon. Oh, such a sad story. Until finally, one night, he awakes from a nightmare upon a tear-sodden pillow and decides to flee the place that shattered his dreams. What are you, an investigator or a bad novelist? You're cocking like a crow. Hey, MurderofBirds, hello? So, Editor Jank, is this the truth behind his disappearance? You are his boss, are you not? Yet you deny all responsibility. Agent Talachard, your imagination knows no bounds. May I suggest your hand... May I suggest you hand in your badge and take up a job at the newspaper? We also publish fantastical stories, you see. Fantastical? As if. My deductions are entirely plausible. Quite plausible indeed. Agent Talachard, let me clarify. The missing employee is Sir Arthur. Ring any bells? Sir Arthur? Paimon's heard that name somewhere. Sir Arthur is the Steambird that gives the Steambird its name, our symbol, our mascot. Oh, that's Sir Arthur. The one who stands by the door announcing the news. Yes, so a Steambird can neither walk nor fly. I failed to see how I could have driven it away. Wait! Blast you! Shouldn't you have mentioned that before? Do you have do you have something against me? Look, you're the one who turned up and started accusing me of murder. If anyone has to axe the grind, it's you. That is kind of wild, though. This Melazine just pulls up and is like, so you killed him, didn't you? Oh, do stop bickering. The important thing right now is to find Sir Arthur. Yes, Paimon is right. Ah, Editor-in-Chief Euphrasia. Agent Curve, you've returned. Thank you for your help, Jenk. You may go now. Jenk's like, oh my god, thank fucking god, I can finally get the hell out of here. Shit's wild out here, bro. I just got accused for a crime I may or may not have committed, but they have to find that out, not me. Editor-in-Chief Euphrasia, hello. And who is this? Hello, all. I am merely Curve, Agent Talachard's assistant. You can talk? Like Sir Arthur? No, Agent Curve is a special investigations drone belonging to the Marechose Phantom. He's remotely operated by someone back in the office. Isn't that the case, Agent Talachard? Huh? Oh, yes, that's the case. I didn't know Fontaine had such advanced technology. Well, unfortunately, this isn't the time to bring you up to date with our advances, much as I would enjoy doing that. Right now, I need you both to help with getting Sir Arthur back. Us? You've already got 2 professional investigators. Yeah, this is our case. The thing is, Agent Talachard, neither of you are official investigators with the Marechose Phantom, are you? You watch what you say. This is a genuine uniform, I'll have you know. Impersonating an actual officer of the law, that's crazy. But as I understand it, you were simply passing by and decided to start investigating of your own accord. I can't imagine why. I wonder if I should speak to the Marechose Phantom and... No, there's no need. Okay, I admit it. Wait, you're impersonating Marechose Phantom agents? Well, to be honest, they're just agents who are a bit special. In any case, I'm grateful to Agent Curve, who told me some very interesting things while we were interviewing the local residents. Curve, what did you tell her? As you know, Agent Talachard, the Moso protocol requires me to answer all of Editor-in-Chief Euphrasia's questions honestly. Ah, is that where the quest name comes from? Questioning Melazine, which is Talachard, and then answering machine, which is Curve. Is this like a good cop, bad cop energy, I feel like? The Moso protocol, is that some kind of customer service agreement? Ah, those pesky protocols. I don't mean to offend agents, but Sir Arthur is of great importance to the Steambird, and I would like to have more professionals on the case. MurderofBirds and Paimon, for example. I don't know about Paimon. I don't know if Paimon's exactly professional, but you want us to join the investigation? Indeed, I do. And on behalf of the Steambird, I promise you will be rewarded. What do you think? Excellent. I hope you will all work together. The newspaper will be most grateful. Okay, just don't tell the Maison that we're here on the sly. Wait, you're playing hooky? Hey, let a girl have her secrets, why don't you? Maybe when I know you better. Okay, Curve, if we're teaming up, we should show them the notes. Please take these statements, which we took from nearby residents. Have you any leads then? Of course, we're good at our job. So we're on the case. We got a Melazine, we got a Gardamek. He can't lie. So I'm wondering how that's gonna play out. Like, he has to answer things honestly. So I don't know what that's gonna entail, like, but he can only answer things honestly with the Editor-in-Chief. So I'm very interested to see how things are gonna play out here. Who the hell would steal the goddamn Steambird? That's crazy. I did accidentally pick up one piece of evidence, so let's see this here. Talachard's investigation notes. These investigation notes shared by Talachard contain information on the missing Sir Arthur. Resident testimony 1. If you're asking about anyone suspicious, I did often see a homeless drunk hanging around near the entrance of the paper's office. Especially lately, he seems to be sleeping there every night. A drunken vagrant? Oh, I know him. That's Rocher. I've seen him near the docks. He's always begging for a drink from the vendors there. Honestly, he wasn't like this before. And then here's the third one. If you're asking about anyone suspicious, I did always see a little kid going to the newspaper, but he never went inside. He'd just mosey around near Sir Arthur. Maybe he just likes toys like that. All right, and then we have a piece of evidence that I did pick up. An unsealed letter. An envelope containing no particularly special information information. If there is any information there, then it is that the letter within is already gone. So let's pick up all these little bits and pieces here. A tangle of footprints with no consistent depth or pattern. Based on these footprints, they belong to 4 different people. All right, we got something over here. A commonly found button that shows oh, a button. That doesn't sound like anything special, you know? Let's record it in our findings. They got like a 2-button suit and they're missing a button. I think we found our culprit. Obviously, the Steambird post over here. That's crazy. The empty pedestal. If you look closer, you can see a notch left by its sharp implement. What's this? Based on the shape and depth, the mark here was made by a small knife-like sharp object. So where's the knife now? Let's record this in our investigation notes first. I think this is the last bit here. Oh, it's a bottle. It stinks and it smells fishy. Information retrieved. This is related to the... Oh, okay, so the drunk, the guy that was drinking, that must be an empty wine bottle. Have you searched the entire scene? Are you sure you haven't missed anything? Got so much evidence. Footprints, a bottle. Paimon's brain is almost fried. All right, let's think. Let's see if we have any leads. Where can the suspect be found? One set of footprints must be his, right? And he seems to be the most suspicious. Why so? Well, he's a vagrant, and vagrants are meant to wander about, but he stays in one place. He's definitely up to something. I'm not sure that's entirely logical. Trust me, I'm right. Okay, Mrs. Imposter over here. Let's go and check the dock. Someone said they saw him there. Hold up. What's going on here? There's 4 people here, 4 sets of footsteps or footprints. This kind of checks out. Intrepid Valberry. Men, Rocher has to be hiding here somewhere. He owes, so he has to pay. Find him for me. Is it the dog? What the dog doing? And as if not paying his debts wasn't enough, he's made me chase after him. I'm going to trash this place and break his legs. What are you barking at? Oh my God, Jesus Christ, leave the dog alone. Stop. What are you doing? Oh my God, she like pulled out the whistle. Who are you? Mind your own business. Director 42, look at the uniform. They're the Marechose Phantom. Maybe we should fall back. I don't care who they are. Steel yourself, men, with me. All right, this guy looks like a Valberry with that hair color. Jesus.
The show begins.
All right. Get him, traveler. All right, you're going to the Fortress of Meripede, all 3 of you. Get wrecked, gamer. Director 42, the blonde one and the robot are difficult to handle. Blasted, mud, I slipped and fell. Maybe Rocher got lucky. Let's move, lads. I see you're a fighter, Murderofbirds. Oh, that's nothing for him. Oh, no need to thank me, pup. We're looking for your master. Does he owe people money? Hey, listen, pup. Your master took Sir Arthur to pay off a debt, right? Spit it out. Where's he hiding? In my humble analysis, this line of questioning will fail due to language incompatibility. AKA, bro can't speak English. The puppy looks at you as if to say, yeah, obviously. Then let's search the area. That thief must be here somewhere. All right. I really like the... Oh, they're up here. All right, you know what? I gotta take a picture with them. Damn, Curve's just on the side over there. Damn, Curve is just like a fucking unit. Goddamn. Sheesh. All right, Talachard, let's see what's going on here. Ragged old clothes from who knows where, emitting an odd odor. Hey, is he in one of these boxes? Is he hiding? Better not be. Aren't these a girl's clothes? Nani? Old photo. A picture of a loving couple. Who is this? Hold on. Is that Rocher and his wife? Oh, they did say he wasn't always like a drunk, so I assume something may have happened. Curve, what do you think about all this? Information retrieved. The woman in this photo is... Oh, he doesn't want to spoil us, guys. He wants us to figure it out for ourselves. I respect that. Oh, is he in this box? What? Wait, he actually was? I was actually joking. I didn't think he'd actually be in there. Whoa, there's someone hiding in the chest. Don't hit me. So you're Rocher. I don't have any more, not a single coin. It's okay. We chased the debt collectors off. Hey, you know what they say? You can't run from debt. Oh, wonderful. And what a charming young Melazine you are. You are right. I am Rocher. And when I make it big, I won't forget the reward. Okay, dude. And when I make it big, I won't forget to reward you generously. Dream on, you thief. We're from the Marechose Phantom, and we're here to arrest you. You stole Sir Sir Arthur last night, didn't you? Confess. Who did you sell it to? Talo Chad's taking no bullshit from anyone. Me? Stole Sir Arthur? By the Hydro Archon. As if a person of my standings would do such a thing. And I've been hiding in this chest since yesterday evening. Yesterday evening? Where were you 6 months ago when this quest originally came out? Bro's been in that chest for 6 months, chat. Bro hasn't moved from that chest in 6 months. That's crazy. Also, what Hydro Archon? Last I checked, the divine seat has been destroyed, sir. Oh, really? Curve, what's the verdict? Biodata anomaly detected. Mr. Rocher is lying. Oh my god. Me? Lying? Nonsense. Slander. Where's the evidence? The bottle by the Steambird. We found a bottle by the Steambird, just like these ones. You left it there, right? Even if the bottle is the same, that doesn't mean I left it there. Why? A place of the size of Fontaine must be filled with drunkards like me. Result replicated. Biodata anomaly identified. Mr. Rocher, you are lying. Hey, what's with this metal bucket? If I'm going to have my honesty and nobility smeared, I want an actual person to do it. Talk less. Listen here, thief. We're going to turn this place upside down and shake it to see if any evidence falls out. So no crying when we find something. I love these shots. I love this shot specifically because the Melazine and the dog are here. Talachard's like, stop right there, criminal scum. She'd be great in Oblivion, I swear to God. Find a way to break Rocher's argument. Let's see. Okay, so we have the clothes. So where's the girl? Why are clothes up of a woman if you're the only one here? You have the photo. This is kind of cool though. Like, I know they said that this is an experimental thing, but I wonder if Curve has the potential to be like 100% accurate. You could just catch people in lies like crazy. That's insane. Information retrieved, the canine sense of smell. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, that's really good. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna use the I guess the wine bottle to be like, hey, is this the same scent as that man? He must have identified a scent. The bottle must have Rocher's scent on it. Sir, you've been exposed by this doge. Lombroso. Rocher, see? The dog identifies your scent. Do you still deny that you were at the newspaper office? Okay, calm down, won't you? And Lambroso, you traitor. Lambroso wags his tail happily as if to say, I don't understand. Okay, I admit it. Thanks for wasting our time, sir. Wow, Curve, you were spot on. How did you know? You can detect liars? Correct, Miss Paimon. Yeah, because he was able to like bioscan. He's like, I can tell you're lying. He can't lie and he can detect lies. Hey, didn't we talk about prying into other people's private lives? Get to know us first. Hurry up and come clean, Rocher. What did you do? But that's my private life, isn't it? How dare you? Fess up or you'll enjoy plenty of privacy in the Fortress of Meropide. No, okay, I'll admit, I told a few tiny little lies, but I didn't steal Sir Arthur, honest. I slept by the Steambird's entrance last night, that's all. When I went to sleep, Sir Arthur was there, but when I woke up, it was gone. I was worried people would suspect me, so I ran. That's not the full story, is it? We've been told that you've been there a lot lately, planning your heist, no doubt. That's not true. I was hoping to get some work there. You know, start off picking up the litter and maybe some bigwig might spot my potential and swoosh, your career takes off. I don't believe it. He's lying again. It's true. Let me finish. I know how I look now, but I used to work at the Palais Mammonia. Well, it was my wife who got me the job. Her family used to be a big deal and they still have some connections. Anyways, I used to be respectable. Really? I'm not sure which is worse, begging for food or relying on your... All right, this Melazine's kind of out of pocket. I don't know what's worse, begging for food or relying on your wife. Jesus Christ. Don't say that. I started to become successful under my own steam, but that's where the problem started. A while back, some people offered to let me in on their business. Don't worry about startup funds, they said. You can owe us. So I signed up, but I soon realized that the goods they were giving me were unsellable garbage. And then they started demanding I pay what I owed them. I didn't have any choice but to pawn things off from home to get some money. But I didn't realize that what I'd taken belonged to my wife, something her grandfather left her. When she realized this, I was too scared to tell her the truth, and so I said I'd lost money gambling. She was furious and threw me out. Why not tell the truth? Maybe she'd have forgiven you if she'd known. What does this guy know about telling the truth? If he'd claimed he lost gambling, he could blame bad luck. If he lost it in a bad business deal, he'd have to admit to being a good-for-nothing loser. My God, Jesus Christ. But what does this have to do with the newspaper? A month ago, ago, the Steambird reported on a team of scammers, the Elegant Tableware Confrérie. Those were the people who conned me, professional con artists. Wow, the Steambird is pretty good at their job, huh? I know, that's why I wanted to work there. It would have been a respectable job and I could have earned enough to get my wife's things back. Curve, is this true? Biodata has returned at normal range. Mr. Rocher is not lying. Huh, so it really wasn't him. So, did you see anything suspicious last night? I did. I had woken up to some noise and I think I saw someone. Someone's very small running away. That's suspicious, right? Someone small? The statement from the resident mentioned a young boy. Could he be? But where could we find him? If only we had the dog to show us the way again. Ooh, Lombroso's tail wags happily. He seems to know he's being talked about. Now that you mention it, Lombroso has an excellent sense of smell. Why don't we see if he can pick up a scent? Oh, is the button? Does the button belong to the boy then? I swear on this metal bucket that I'm not lying to anyone. He's like, yeah, I swear on your life that I'm not lying, because that definitely has anything to do with me. After some time, you arrive at a certain spot with Lombroso. The puppy has stopped. Could the owner of the button live here? Look, there's someone at home in that house over there. Let's go ask. Yeah, I wouldn't call this a house, but you know what? Who's to say? Madeline? It's not like that. Kevin? Kevin's back. We love you, Kevin. We love you.
Hey, look, everybody. Kevin's back. Kevin! We love you, Kevin. Kevin, please.
I don't know anything. Also, I hate you all. Jesus. What the hell? Bro, don't run, Kevin. What do you guys want? Don't worry, madam. We're agents from the Marechose Phantom, and we're investigating a theft. A button linked to your family was found at the scene. Do you have any comment? I shown that on for Kevin just recently, but Kevin's a good child. He couldn't possibly be mixed up in theft. I knew it. Madam, I regret to say that you have raised a thief. Please be reasonable, agent. Even if this is Kevin's button, all that proves is that he was at the newspaper office. And why would he be there if not to steal? Did you just say newspaper office? How did you know that that's where the theft happened? No, you must have misheard me. Ironclad, irrefutable evidence. Don't try and lie your way out of this. You'll only make things worse for you and your son. No, my son didn't mean to steal anything. He only took that knife to defend himself. Knife? I thought we were looking at I thought we were looking for a mechanical Steambird. You mean Sir Arthur? Kevin only had a knife when he came home. My Kevin just adores that Steambird outside of the newspaper office. Every time we go into town, he goes to visit it and tells it all his troubles. Yesterday evening, we had a bit of a fight and Kevin stormed off to the newspaper office. But this time, he came back with a knife. Oh my God. He said he found it stuck in the Steambird's pedestal. So that explains the knot, but why did he take the knife? He said he noticed that Sir Arthur was missing and wanted to find it, but then some drunken man staggered after him. He got scared and picked up the knife. Oh my God. Can we see the knife? I told him to get rid of it. I was worried that it would cause trouble. That knife could be a clue. We'll need to ask Kevin where it is. I wish you could, but he ran off again. We've been arguing a lot at the moment about his father. You see, his father is a mechanical engineer posted outside the city. Kevin hasn't seen him in a long time. He's having a bit of an early rebellious phase. Yeah, those teenage years, am I right? He's having a bit of an early rebellious phase. He's furious with his father not being here. A problem child, huh? That's not easy to deal with. Still, we'll need to find him and ask him about the knife. All right, we gotta head over to where the kid is. Is there anything else in here? Oh, they have like their tables out here too. There's no way Kevin would ever steal anything. I'll be the judge of that, ma'am. This Melazine's hot on the case. Who are you? Why are you making such an unholy racket? Kid, a thumping would do you good, but we're professionals. Marechose Phantom agents. We don't beat people in public. We beat them behind closed doors. But we do need to ask you some questions. If you keep anything from us, we'll have to take you in. And then, well, we won't be in public, will we? Bro, she has no chill. Jesus. She's like, yeah, I'll commit child abuse behind closed doors to get my answers. Take me in. Sure, go ahead. And take him in too. Huh? Him? Who is that? Boland. That's his name. You should arrest him too. Is that your father? I wish he wasn't. I haven't even seen him for a year. No wonder Madame Madeline said that guy used to complain to Sir Arthur. Paimon guesses that's the root of the problem. Complain? That's a laugh. I was working out how to set up his speech patterns. You haven't realized, I guess, that everything it says is programmed in advance. As soon as I figure out how to do that, I'm going to program him to say, Boland is a big fat weasel all day, every day. So that's why you were hanging out next to Sir Arthur. Wow, you really are a problem child. But Sir Arthur disappeared last night, so I won't be able to finish my research. I don't know who took him. You don't think I took Sir Arthur, do you? Sure, I'm a problem child, but stealing a mechanical steambird isn't one of those problems. In my humble analysis, Mr. Kevin, you have come in contact with a knife. This robot can speak? How does it do that? Is it the same as Sir Arthur? Shows how much you know. Curve is his... Oh my god. This Melazine, man. She is so spunky. Curve is much more sophisticated than Sir Arthur. For a start, he doesn't need to be told what to say. Hey, can you say something for me? Say, Boland is a big fat weasel. First, you must prove that said statement is true. Yeah, bro can't tell lies. He can only tell truths. Prove it? What the? So that means you can't do it. You suck. Even Sir Arthur can do that. But like, the thing is, Sir Arthur has no agency. Sir Arthur's a fucking robot bird. It's programmed to say that. At least with Curve actually has the autonomy to be like, well, I mean, then again, actually, now that I think about that, he's just programmed to say only truthful statements. So he's like factually programmed. He can't be subjective. He can only be objective. Yeah, I don't know if this is getting into like the sentience of this robot or whatnot, but I don't know if it's more of like he's more sophisticated because he tells he's like a fact checker and like a lie detector. Do not confuse Curve with others. He's no liar. Yeah, because he literally can't lie. He doesn't have the choice to lie. I went to the Steambird, but Sir Arthur wasn't there. Instead, there was that knife, and then a drunk came at me. So I panicked and grabbed the knife to frighten him off. That's it. Curve, did you spot any problems? In my humble analysis, Mr. Kevin is not lying, but I did notice anomalies with Madame Madeline's pupil dilating and breathing earlier. Was she lying? I am unable to confirm that. There is, however, a data fluctuation when she told us his father's a mechanical engineer posted outside the city. Haha, I can explain that. She was lying. Pops doesn't know a spring from a spanner, as if he could be an engineer. My mother's a very experienced liar. She practices on me every day, you see, so you wouldn't be able to tell. Oh wow, that's insane. A little while ago, she bought a puppy home and said that it was a present from my father, but I snuck a look at her letters and it was from some other man. Well, maybe that man is your new father, right? So congrats, kid. I hope your new father does a better job than that drunk old leech. God damn! Holy shit, no chill, bro. Absolute savagery. This is a child, good lord. I might not like what you say, but at least you're being straight with me. I wish my mom would do that too. Kevin, don't dwell on that. Your mom's just trying to protect you. She's worried you might not be able to cope if you have to deal with too much all at once. I don't want to know. It's knowing things that causes all my problems. No, it's the exact opposite. Your problems come from not knowing enough. Not knowing enough. For example, you still don't know that humans lie constantly. Your mother, your father, even you. That's the answer to your problems, kid. And when you realize that, you'll stop having such high expectations. Then you'll be a kid with answers, not problems. Answers? We've got to go, kid. Think about what I said and you'll find the answers you need. Don't listen to her, Kevin. Listen to Paimon. Go home and talk to your mom. If she lied to you, it's because she has a good reason. Oh god. Everyone's at odds. I know. Maybe I should go home. Damn, this Melazine, bro. What happened? This Melazine's like, yeah, trust nobody. All right, everyone lies. You gotta lower your expectations. You gotta stop thinking that everyone's got your best interest at heart. And I'm like, bro, are you cut from the same cloth as all your other sisters? She's actually a little bit more what's the word I'm looking for? She's more brutally honest. Not just brutally honest, but she's just like, she has no filter. It's just very different from any other Melazine I've seen so far. I'm like, oh my god, this is a little, not in a bad way or anything. It's just like, oh, I just not expecting this. Yeah, Alina's forgot to put a filter on this one, I'm telling you. Oh, Kevin's back. Hey everybody, Kevin's back. Literally, Kevin's back. That one shot from SpongeBob. Oh man. Can a problem child really find the answers he needs? Kevin is back home, but this can't go on. Isn't it the time to tell him? You know what? I'm gonna leave that one alone. I'm not gonna deal with that. That's a family matter. So this is where Kevin got rid of the knife. Paimon thinks it's time to get wet. Okay. I could, but Curve can't go underwater, unfortunately, and I need to stay here with him. Sorry, I guess it's up to you. You know what? We've already met a robot dog, and he could swim. Paimon guesses Curve isn't that... Damn. Yo, shout out to Seymour. Guess Curve isn't that advanced. How dare you suggest Curve is less advanced than a dog? It's just not feeling very well. What was the dog's name anyways? When Curve is better, we'll have a competition to see who wins. Wow, someone's being unnecessarily competitive. In my humble opinion, we should be looking for evidence. Never mind, let's go diving, Murder of Birds. We need clues. I love how she's like that's her partner, right? This is like good cop. Like Curve is definitely the good cop. Talachar definitely the bad cop. Like they definitely have good cop, bad cop energy. And so yeah, she's out here defending her partner. He's like, hey, you talking shit? I respect it though. You gotta respect it. Oh, it's in here. Oh my God, I didn't even see that. Yo! Could it be the crab that brought the blade in here? That's so freaking funny. Hell yeah, I got a chest. Pog. Water-stained dinner knife. All right, thank you, little crab. Enjoy the rest of your time here. Sorry to barge into your home. Talachard, Curve, we found the knife. Here, take a look. This could match up with the notch on the pedestal, but it's just an ordinary table knife. Why would any criminal carry one like that? Maybe they ate at a restaurant and stole the knife there, then dropped it at the scene of the crime? I give your deductive skills 1 point out of 1,000. Relevant information retrieved a month ago. The Steambird exposed a case of fraud regarding the elegant tableware confetti. Oh, I remember that. A knife like that is part of the evidence gathered. They must be responsible. There you go again with that must be responsible. We can head back to the office and confirm it. Didn't Editor-in-Chief Euphrasia say something about Curve being remotely operated? She was helping maintain Curve's cover. She seems to know his story, which is that he's a lie-detecting robot. That's hard to believe. How come Paimon's never heard of something that incredible? Because he's been stuck in the evidence storeroom. Curve is a vital piece of evidence in a case dating back 30 years. Oh, so you are secretly investigating that shocking crime by identifying the true perpetrator. As if my life's that exciting. I just got bored and decided to take Curve out for a walk. And that's it? Curve, what do you think? Biodata anomaly identified. Agent Talachard, you are lying? Hold up! The great creator, Dr. Moso, added some rules to my core programming to ensure the accuracy of my lie detection. Those rules required me to answer all questions with complete accuracy and honesty. So you can detect a lie, but not tell one? And if somebody asks you a question, you're obligated to answer it? Correct, Miss Paimon. What clever rules. So is this Moso guy some top scientist at the Fontaine Research Institute? He was a top scientist until he passed away. He died 30 years ago and Curve became evidence. He died? How? Relevant information retrieved. Dr. Moso died in a duel attempting to prove his innocence after a court found him guilty. Why was he found guilty? Relevant data retrieved 30 years ago. Stop. You keep asking questions, and if you keep asking questions, Curve has to keep answering them. Our top priority should be finding Sir Arthur. Editor-in-Chief Euphrasia will be too upset to eat if we don't find him. Well, anyways, Curve and I are going to see what we can find about that knife. Let's meet first thing tomorrow at the Palais Marmonia. Good morning. Hey, Talachard, how come there's no desks in here? There just isn't. We don't need desks for our work anyway, and this bench is awesome. Look, it has comfy cushions. Sit down quick. Let's try the delicious breakfast I made for you. Oh, is that the dish right there on the bench? Whoa, thanks, Talachard. But what is this? It smells a little odd. That's my special Shant pie. It's even tastier than the usual recipe. It does smell odd, but that's why it's special. Curve, what do you think? An analysis of the composition indicates eating this would be a difficult trial. Awesome, we're real tough cookies. Then let's dig in. You and Paimon wolf down a half portion of the odd smelling pie. Half an hour later, you both come back from outside clutching your bellies. We tried, gamers, we tried. Just where did you disappear to? If you're still hungry, there's more. I have lots. Thanks, Talachard. No need though. Paimon just went for a quick rest, and there's still some pie left. Murder of Birds, why don't we box it up for later? Back to business. Do we have any information about the knife? We did find something that may be useful. This is a knife from the elegant tableware confetti. The people who said Rocher owed them money. Yeah, they masqueraded as a legitimate business. That's crazy that they use masquerade after. This came out in 4.2 during Masquerade of the Guilty. That probably just immediately gave everyone that did the quest PTSD immediately if they did this after the Archon quest. We can push things forward today. I've got a location of a possible hideout, and I'll be investigating it later. Whoa, you found their lair? The Marechose Phantom are more capable than you think. Considering the facts of this case, I now have reason to believe that Sir Arthur was stolen by the elegant tableware confetti. We'll know once we get there. Let's go. She loves using that little whistle of hers. Oh my God, we got the dish. We got the leftovers. It looks cute, but might cause stomach problems later. Unlucky, bro. All right, let's head to the base. Oh, okay, it's this hideout again. This is where Virgil was. 07 to Virgil, man. It's been a hot minute. Damn, this is every villain gangster's hideout ever. What should we do? Charge in, beat them up, and make them confess? Don't be so violent, Paimon. They're already frightened and on edge. They might destroy the evidence if we give them another scare. That's true. Then let's sneak in, find the evidence, and then beat them up. Do we have to beat them up? Well, there's such a small place, so a fight is inevitable anyways. Fine, then, if it's possible to distract them. Curve, hide and wait for us. You're too big not to get spotted. Just come over once we're done. As you wish. How did you get in here? I don't think you've got time to worry about that right now. We've obtained evidence of your crimes. Evidence? But officer, all of them were temporary workers, and didn't you arrest them already? We're working on another case right now. All of you are suspects in a plot to get revenge against the Steambird by stealing Sir Arthur. The paper? Impossible. I've never held any grudges towards them. In fact, I even want to thank them for pointing out the flaws in our business model. You're good with words, but what will you do once we show you this? Yeah, let's show him that letter, bro. I literally just saw you. You literally exposed yourself. Let's choose this one. See, Director 42 admitted it in their diary. Busted. You fool. Didn't I tell you to keep a low profile for now? Officer, with all due respect, this fool is just a temporary employee. He hasn't even passed his probation period. Since he's suspected of breaking the law and committing a crime, I have no choice but to fire him in the spirit of justice. Okay, sir. Fire me? Why, boss? Didn't you say earlier that I'm the one who is the most loyal to you? Who are you? What are you talking about? You're fired. This has nothing to do... We have nothing to do with each other from now on. Take him away, honored agents. He's all yours. Boss, you betrayed me. You dirty double-timing dog. I'll take you down with me. Are they gonna just fight each other?
Another test subject.
They're just fighting each other? Hey, you know what? Sit back and relax. Sit back and enjoy the show, boys. Oh my God, this is close. Intrepid Valberry. Holy shit. One more.
Come again.
One more hit, my dude. And you win the title. Oh my God. Oh, shit. GG, easy clap. Okay, sir, you won. That's it. You better not attack me. Sir, I'm sorry. I'm gonna wash you down. I'm gonna hose you down. Yo, Intrepid Valberry canonically wins this fight, guys. That was an intense showing. All right, fine. I'll tell you everything. I didn't actually take Sir Arthur. I know it's strange, but someone got to him before me. So I just stuck the knife there as a warning. Huh? It wasn't there. You're lying, right? Hurry, you got this, Curve. It's your time to shine. No anomalies detected from the Intrepid Valberry's data. It really wasn't this redhead. Bro, this is a wild goose chase, like dead ass. A wild Steambird chase. Even if there's nobody, you're gonna have to give me someone. You cut short the trail we were following, and now you're gonna have to take responsibility for it. Now you're just making things difficult for me. You can do it, Mr. Intrepid Valberry. You even fought back against your own boss. Fine, you're right. Let me think about it for a moment. I went to the Fatui Harbinger to search for a locksmith because I needed some help with breaking into the paper's office at night and wreaking havoc. Damn, he's like, I had to do some research to do more crime. But wouldn't you know, I ran into someone who was also trying to find a way to sneak into the paper. Who was it? What was their name? I don't know, but he was dressed like a member of the Fatui. The Fatui? Them again? Really? The newspaper, though, with the Fatui? Damn, this is kind of crazy how we started with a drunk, and then we went to a child and his mother, and now we're with some actual, like, treasure hoarder criminals, and at the end of it all, it's like, it's the Fatui. This time it's certain he's the one who stole Sir Arthur. There were 4 pairs of footprints at the scene, so there were 4 suspects at most. The Fatus is the 4th suspect. Hey, Redhead, can you find that guy? Is that guy making a run for it? Hello? Bro's like, I'm gonna head out. Why don't you just try your luck at the Fatui Harbinger? I've seen him there more than one occasion. Someone dressed as a Fatus in the Fatui Harbinger. If he really is there, he won't be difficult to spot. All right, let's do that then. Don't forget your promise. You better convict that 2-timing traitor. Pin him to the wall. Don't worry, neither of you are going anywhere. Wait, where is he? Where did your boss go? He was here. He just ran off while we were talking. He snuck off in the direction while you were distracted. What? Why didn't you say something sooner? Well, I wanted to, but you kind of stopped me. That sneaky conniving. Darn it. He knew his life was going to be a living hell, so he fled. Hey, How about you let me go and get him for you? Let you go? What do you think, Curve? Based on my analysis of Mr. Valberry's data, he's telling the truth. Then get going, Redhead. Don't disappoint us. Don't worry. I give you my word as a man. Well, he beat his ass one time, so I know he's reliable. I know he'll be able to do it. I know what it's like to feel angry after being tricked. Oh, Curve, you should be taking notes of this. As you wish, I have recorded the behavioral and psychological data of everyone involved in my lie learning module. Then let's stop wasting time. Our primary objective is to take the others back to the Marechose Phantom and then get to the Fleuve Sandra. You escort the criminals back to the Marechose Phantom, and without a moment's rest, you immediately rush to the Fleuve Sandra, the haunting grounds of the other suspect. Let us do some research. Oh, well. What do we have here? So, did you bring the goods? Huh? That's not the code. Who are you? Shoot, I gotta get out of here. Wait, there was a code? We can't let him get away. Bro, I fumble. Oh, get over here. Get. Yeah, you better stop. Wait a minute. Isn't this the kid's father? You stole Sir Arthur. Hey, I didn't steal that. Oh my God, it's another person that's like, it wasn't me. See, what happened was I was here when I saw this go down and I saw this drunk man again. It's all gonna come back to the drunk. Take a look at my uniform and then take a look at yours. Are you trying to cause an international crisis? Do you want to say bye-bye to your life? After I complete this mission, I'll be able to retire early. Don't be like this. Then why don't you try making this a bit easier for me, If you make things difficult for me, it's only fair that I do the same. Picture your retired life for a moment. When you sit down to eat, you'll look across to see me. Every date you go on, I'll be your chaperone. And every travel photo you take, I'll be there too, smiling. No, stop. That's enough. Don't terrify me like that. I'll come clean, all right? It's not like it's a secret anyway. I'm Bolard. Wait, Bolard? Wait, Bolard? The guy's name was Boland. I think it was Boland. I'm Bolard, a peripheral intelligence officer. I was tasked with locating a research base belonging to the scientist known as Moso Lombroso. Moso Lombroso? Isn't that Dr. Moso? You've heard of him too? He passed away some 30 years ago, and his research base is said to contain valuable information. Yeah, that's the name of the dog, right? Lombroso is the name of the dog, but the dog belongs to that drunkard, but no one knows its location. Mr. Rosso's death is linked to the Steambird. I'm sure the paper knows something. That's why I contacted one of their editors. Oh, shit. That first guy. Oh my God, this is all coming together. That first dude just said his piece and then left, and Talachard was grilling him. Isn't that the editor that was arguing with Talachard? Would you reveal the paper's inside info? I sent him a small gift. Do you recall that the paper recently exposed the elegant tableware confetti scammers? I provided the details of their crimes. The exclusive report gave Jenk's reputation quite a boost, but when I contacted him again, he said he had nothing to repay me with. That's when you decided to sneak in? Indeed, but I noticed something odd when I was there that night. The signature Steambird at the door was gone, and there was an envelope. Oh, there is an envelope, but the letter's not in it. That's right, and there was an envelope on that pedestal. Acting on my instincts as an intelligence officer, I opened the envelope. To my surprise, it was full of threats. Moso's death 30 years ago is still in my mind. Whenever I think of your paper's rhetoric, which intentionally passes off falsehoods as truth, I simply cannot suppress my indignation. As such, I have taken Sir Arthur captive. I eagerly await your paper's sincere repentance, issuing a public apology and surrender Moso's legacy. Should you continue to spin a web of lies that obfuscates the truth, I will be left with no choice but to slay that Steambird. Crow or Blackbird. They know about this robot too. So it must have been someone close. Obviously it was someone close to, right? Because they even said like the doctor was in a duel after being found guilty in a court case, and they died in a duel defending their honor. So I guess they died for something that was wrongfully accused of them, and the paper ran the story even though it wasn't the truth. The inheritance mentioned here is probably Dr. Moso's research base. The paper definitely knows something. Later on, I put out some feelers in my circle, hoping this Crow or Blackbird would be willing to meet with me, if she is in the same line of work, that is. Best case scenario, we can work together, and even if that fails, I don't want her to raise any alarms, as it would only disturb my work. But as it turns out, we're the only ones who showed up. Talachard, it seems you made a mistake again. Huh? Talachard, what's wrong? Curve, tell me now. Tell me this guy's lying. Biological indications detected to be normal. Mr. Ballard is telling the truth. Darn it. You You peripheral. Why aren't you the culprit? You've lost me my uniform. Calm down, Talachard. We weren't serious. Don't pay it any mind. But I mind. I was serious. I care about whether I'm useful. I said I would figure out from among the 4 suspects, yet none of them was the culprit. I guess I'm just completely useless. Editor-in-Chief Euphrasia was right to ask for your help. I should be taking off the uniform and leave. You're a great roaster. I'll tell you that much right now. You can literally shake someone down with your words alone. Relevant information detected. Agent Talachard, you can be useful. You can write for the Steambird. Man speaks no lies. That's from the initial comment where the guy was like, you should turn in your uniform and take up a job at one of our at the paper, because like they have like the fantastical columns. Damn. Agent Talachard, you can be useful. You can write for the Steambird's fantasy column, just like editor Jenks suggested. That's not comforting right now, sir. Wouldn't it be better to just name Mr. Bollard the criminal? At least that might make Talachard feel better. Miss Paimon, are you suggesting that I lie? Can lies be a source of comfort? That's technically not a lie. It's not a lie that lying can bring comfort. That's like a loophole. Holy shit, that's like a loophole. Hold on, Paimon might be cooking right now. That doesn't count as a lie. Paimon means that when you're comforting someone, sincerity is what counts. For example, when Paimon is worried about gaining weight from eating too many slimes, Murder of Birds might say that Paimon would still be cute even if she gets fat or something like that. No, I would call Paimon out for being a glutton. Hey, you're supposed to take Paimon's side. That's enough. Curve can only analyze biological data. He can't understand all of that. Forget it. You can go, Bollard. Thank you so much. Huh? Talachard, you, Paimon, Murder of Birds, I know you two are both amazing and tenacious, but I'm just a stupid piece of dead wood that is always rolling downhill and finding new lows. I break at the slightest touch. I'm sorry, but from here on out, I'll just leave everything up to you. Nah, we need you. Who's gonna roast the freaking... We need good cop, bad cop. You need to be my bad cop. Curve needs you to be his bad cop. I'd like to buy you both dinner one last time tonight, but Paimon hates farewell dishes. Curve, talk some sense into her. Agent Talachard, I suggest you reconsider writing. You're not helping! All right, that's enough. I really need to think things through. Anyways, I'll see you guys at the hotel tonight. Don't forget to come. Oh, here she is. Oh my gosh, she looks so different without her uniform. Aw, Paimon, Murder of Birds, good evening. Talachard, your clothes. You haven't resigned already, have you? Not just yet. I just took off my uniform because it makes me feel much lighter. So, do I look good in these? You look much better. Even your voice sounds gentler. This must be the right life for me. Since I can't do anything well, it's best not to do anything at all. Okay, stop thinking like that. It just so happens to be a really tricky case. It isn't just the case. Have you heard of Fontaine's Aquabus? That's how we got into Fontaine. Then you must have taken the Clementine line. Avel is the tour guide there, and Elfon is in charge of the Navia line. Yeah? Actually, I used to be a tour... No! Oh my god, the chat, they robbed us. They robbed us of this freaking callous line. God damn it. I used to be a tour guide too. We would have had her voiced. I'm so pissed. Actually, I used to be a tour guide too. I was the guide on the third line, the callous line. I used to travel to the Fontaine Research Institute, but service was suspended due to the incident. Whoa, you used to be a tour guide? That's awesome. It's not awesome at all. Tour guides aren't exactly the elite. Being assigned to be a tour guide is what happens when you're bad at being an agent. Avel does the best job in the world, and she seems to love it. Elfon, on the other hand, she's good at her job, but it's not exactly something she's passionate about. But that's not necessarily true. Oh, so you returned to the Marechose Phantom because the line stopped operating? Not quite. I was laid off due to complaints from tourists. Some praised me in person, but wrote complaints as soon as they got home. Yeah, they said my voice grates like a crow. I couldn't accept that they told me I was doing well to my face when they clearly had a problem with me. I'll let you in on a secret. Editor Jenk was the first person to complain that I sounded like a crow. He's such a hypocrite. No wonder you were arguing with him back then. Paimon sort of gets it now. Let's not dwell on annoying stuff like that. Now's the time to focus on enjoying some delicious food. But shouldn't we wait for Curve? He's not here yet. He's fine. He doesn't eat that kind of thing anyways. He just wants to record Hotel de Board's data up into his Lie Learning module. His Lie Learning module? Curve is really special. Yes, I'm very happy to have met him. However, his core is aging rapidly, so he will go into hibernation mode soon. His body parts can be replaced, but not his core. Hibernation? Are you trying to say he will stop moving forever. I'm really just completely useless, aren't I? I can't solve this case as an agent. I get complaints as a tour guide, and I can't even talk about my attempts at making breakfast. Now I can't even manage evidence properly. Did you sneak out to try to get Curve repaired? No one but Mr. Moso can repair Curve. I just wanted him to see more about how humans lie and help him overcome the Moso protocol. Overcome the Moso protocol? How? That would be amazing. Curve could even become a genuine human. Feels like Paimon just heard something incredible. Dr. Moso's true goal was to create a machine that would gradually become human by understanding lies and humanity. That's Curve's ultimate form. Legend says that a Fontanian scientist called Elaine Guillotine created an amazing thinking machine hundreds of years ago, and Dr. Moso seemed to want to surpass that. Yo! Seymour and Curve, man. That's unfortunate that this robot, I feel like this robot is slowly gonna develop that over the course of this quest, but its core's at like 19% right now, which is insane. So that is kind of sad because it has the potential. I mean, I've never heard of a lie detector we have to find it. Maybe if we find his research base, maybe we'll be able to save him. A thinking machine made by Elaine Guillotine. Could that be Seymour? Yep. But can understanding lies make someone human? Dr. Moso believes that humans have various reasons for lying, with various feelings underlining those reasons. It is those emotions that make them human. So he created a no lying protocol. If Curve learns to lie like humans one day, then it means that he's no longer bound by the machine's programming and has achieved human emotions. Ah, I see. We're out here investigating cases because I want him to see how humans lie. I want him to learn. Then you definitely can't give up. Shouldn't you work harder to give Curve more time? But how? Dr. Moso is gone now. But his research base, yeah, his research base is still around. Right, there must be a maintenance manual or something. I went through everything already and can't find anything about the base. How about the newspaper? Would they have any leads? Didn't the Fatui say something like that too? That guy was an amateur. If the Marechose Phantom doesn't know, then the newspaper certainly won't. You're just looking for excuses, Talachad. You're actually just afraid of failure, aren't you? No one fails forever. If you've hit rock bottom, your only way is up. I've hit rock bottom? Yeah, you even took off your uniform. So I won't fail anymore? That's right. You absolutely will not fail again. In my... Hey! He showed... Oh, my Curve is like, my lie detector senses are tingling. In my humble analysis, Miss Paimon is in fact capping. Hey, wait a sec, Curve. Couldn't you have just shown up a little bit later? That is so funny. But such lies have a chance to mold reality. What are you talking about, Curve? Lies molding reality? 30 years ago, Dr. Moso and I performed our first public tests in Hotel de Board. At that time, there were only 4 tables, 8 chairs, and a waiter, who was also the owner. He said to me, Restaurant de Board will certainly become a renowned luxury hotel. It is just like Miss Paimon's statement, a lie based on sincerity. He didn't know. He just, you know, it's a lie that inspires you. It's not necessarily a lie. It's just you don't know that for certain, you know? So you just say things that develop into something that you can manifest and work towards. But today, as you can see, de Board has exquisite dude, look at this shot right here. De Board has exquisite carpeting, expensive decorations, 2 dining areas, and an endless stream of guests. I think that if a lie about de Board came true, then the statement that Agent Talachard will not fail again has the possibility of becoming true. AKA, you gotta manifest. Shutting down the lie learning module. Was Curve being a little odd just now? What is he talking about? It's the lie learning module. It resides in Curve's core, and once it's enabled, it makes Curve spew a bunch of illogical nonsense. I think Curve has a point. Well, Paimon thinks that some humans say things that don't make sense. Does that mean Curve is improving? It does. Talachard, are you going to give up just when Curve is showing signs of improvement? Well, can you please say that thing again? Say what? You've definitely hit rock bottom. You absolutely will not fail again. Damn, imagine that. It's like, damn, you can't get any lower from here. You absolutely will not fail again. Oh, that's right, because you've already hit rock bottom. Oh, Paimon. I get it. Then I'll try again. One more time. If Curve is still learning, then I have to help him. Wow, Talachad really is like a child sometimes. She gets moody so quickly, but also perks up just as quickly. Sounds like you, Paimon. Since there are 4 of us, why don't we each roleplay as a suspect and recreate the crime scene? We might even find a breakthrough. Wow, Talachad's brain's working fast. Paimon likes the idea. Let's go to the Steambird. All right, let's see. You're the smallest here, Paimon, so you'll be Kevin. I'll be be Dirty Rocher. Mr. Ballard is here for Dr. Moso, so Curve be him, and all that's left is the redhead, which you can leave that to me. All right, everyone's got their roles, so let's reenact the night of Sir Arthur's disappearance. What did all of these guys do? The first thing to reenact is the order of their arrival. Oh, shit. Hold on. I have to remember. I gotta remember the order. I don't know if this is it. Nope. Ah, I mixed them up. God damn it. I was confused by the order of, it was these two that I was confused by. Because I didn't know if they meant like, well, he was there first because he saw the bird and it was fine. But then he woke up and then things were different. So, incredible. Murder of Birds is absolutely correct. I am the first to arrive. I'm Rocher, a middle-aged man. What is this? I'm Rocher, a middle-aged man who was kicked out by his wife. I've been loitering around here since I'm trying to get a job for the paper. On the night of the incident, I drank a little, and I remember Sir Arthur sitting on the precious pedestal before I got completely drunk. Later on, I fell asleep by the road, and then I'm Bullard, the second suspect to arrive at the scene. I immediately noticed that Sir Arthur wasn't where he should be. So the real thief stole Sir Arthur between the time of my arrival and Mr. Roche falling asleep, and that criminal left a letter full of threats for the paper. Acting on my intelligence officer's instinct, I read the letter left by the thief and took it with me from the scene. After that, I'm up next! I'm Intrepid Valberry, Director 42 of a criminal gang. Bro's looking kind of thuggish right now. What the heck? I wanted revenge on the paper, so I planned to run Sir Knight straight through. But Sir Arthur was gone when I got there. I was furious, but there was nothing I could do. I just stabbed the knife into the pedestal to scare them and left. And finally, it's finally Paimon's turn. I'm Kevin, a problem child. Also accurate for herself, so she's playing the perfect role. I'm here to get Sir Arthur to speak the words that my father's a big weasel. I love the snazzy little grin she's got too with Aether. But Sir Arthur is gone. I tried to look for it, but all I found was a smelly old man. I somehow woke him, and that terrified me. I took the knife to defend myself and ran as fast as I could. I didn't even notice that the button got torn off my clothes. Indeed, I'm that smelly old man. The commotion Kevin made woke me up, and I vaguely caught sight of him running off with something. After that, I looked towards the paper's office and saw that Sir Arthur was missing. I was afraid of becoming a suspect, so I hurried to my usual haunt at the docks. Is that everything that happened? Paimon thinks our enactment went perfectly, but did we miss anything? The threatening letter. That's right, we forgot about that letter. Since the thief's motive is tied to the incident from 30 years ago, the paper should have some idea about the thief's identity, right? Yeah, but the paper is still in the dark about all of this. We should deliver this letter to them immediately. How could we have overlooked something so crucial? Because all of you were busy trying to console me. I'm sorry for being such a burden. You shouldn't think of it like that, Talachard. Haven't you read through Dr. Moso's case files? Those should be really exclusive information. Ah, now that you mention it, I forgot to tell you guys about the contents. Let's go over there to discuss it. Dr. Moso's death is closely linked to the paper, so it feels weird to talk about it right outside their front door. Transition moment? Hold on. I love me a transition moment. This spot is perfect. You wanted to know why Dr. Moso was tied, right? It's actually stemmed from public opinion. Public opinion? Not long after the existence of Dr. Moso's lie detector was made public, the Steambird published several articles on it and quickly drew the public's attention. Relevant information retrieved, Moso exclusive, behind the lies, Moso protocol, protocols to watch, lie detector, a game of authority. The paper used special features like that to incite widespread fear and worry amongst the general public. Soon, public opinion began to turn against Dr. Moso. What were they worried about? They were worried about being called out for their bullshit whenever they lie. They're like, oh, I can't choose to lie anymore because I'll be called out for being a bad person. For example, how to guarantee that the lie detector's output is credible? What would happen if a suspect is on trial wasn't lying, but Curve says he is? Would mistrials and injustice result? But if Curve's reliability can be guaranteed, then those concerns would evaporate. Relevant information retrieved, content from lie detector, a game of authority. When using protocols to restrict authority, the central question is not the lie detector's reliability, but its ability to remain independent from outside authorities. As the article points out, Curve is just a machine. So what would happen if the people put their trust in Curve, yet someone would control Curve and use it to falsify results? The Moso protocols are there to prevent that, right? Relevant information retrieved, content statements from Moso Protocol, protocols to watch. It must be noted that as the Moso protocols are man-made, there is a possibility of them being modified. This might prove to be a well-concealed trap. Damn, bro. People are so afraid of the potential for people to do wrong. I mean, I guess it's valid to think that, but it's also like, you think this guy did all of this, like, and risked everything just so that way he can just rule with authority because he has this robot that can prove his point? I don't know. Whoa, are they accusing Dr. Moso of secretly tampering and leaving back doors? This is just the beginning. All kinds of other characters piled on after the steam bird triggered the first outpour of public oppression. Relevant information retrieved. Fish can't live in clear water. Reject a fishbowl world. Published by the Seven Nations Gazette. Shocking misjudgment of the lie detector. Published by Short Anthologies. Did Curve make a mistake? That was just a lie, of course. Curve was never involved in any case, much less in misjudging one. But that's how public opinion works. And so it was all downhill from there for Dr. Moso. In the end, some even came forward and made accusations against the doctor. They called the lie detector a total scam, and all the results were completely manufactured. They believed the doctor was deceiving the public in an attempt to gain power to pass judgment over others, and so they demanded the doctor be severely punished and the lie detector be destroyed. Aren't those accusations a little too serious? Would anyone even believe stuff like that? Many did. That fucking sucks too. They were all just ordinary people. How could they differentiate the truth from lies? When we don't have access to sufficient information, we believe what others want us to believe. And it just so happens that at a critical juncture, the Steambird did something huge. They provided evidence that exposed Dr. Moso as having falsified results. Their evidence was key to Dr. Moso's conviction. Evidence? Did Dr. Moso really deceive everyone? The doctor refused to admit it, of course, and so he died defending himself in the duel. Only then did things start to calm down. The paper's reputation skyrocketed, and the useless fake like Curve was soon forgotten. It was just left to the Marechose Phantom as evidence. That's insane. I think Curve is the real deal, and Dr. Moso was wrongfully accused. Then, was the evidence presented to the paper falsified, or did they make a mistake? But the person who wrote the threatening letter seems to think that the paper deliberately fabricated those lies in search of fame, profit, or something else. Oh, then she could be very close to Dr. Moso back for revenge. Paimon would definitely avenge Murder of Birds if Murder of Birds was wronged like that. Ah, Paimon can't bear to think of it. Foreshadowing? Paimonial wrath to save the traveler in the end game, perchance? Don't jinx me, Paimon. But Dr. Moso passed away 30 years ago, so someone very close to him. I wonder if Euphrasie knows anything. Should we go see her then? Don't worry, she wasn't in charge of the paper at the time, but I don't think Euphrasie is a bad person. Fine, looks like we'll have to ask her about it tomorrow. Today was a total information overload. Paimon's head needs some time to recover. All right. Oh. Who is this? Also, I kind of want to see the picture of the girl in the locket again to see if that looks like an older version of her. All right, then let's head home and get some rest and meet at the paper tomorrow. Oh, we're just not gonna... What the heck? There's some lady over here. Ma'am, I literally saw you. Okay, give me 1 second. Where is this? That kind of looks like red hair a little bit. This kind of looks like a younger version of that girl that just walked by, honestly. Very interesting indeed. Also, we're missing one piece of evidence, which I'm assuming we're gonna get this in the third act. Yeah, I'm big jing right now, guys. I'm pretty sure that's this girl, and I don't know if Dr. Moso is her, like, if that was like his daughter or something, or I don't know, man. There's a bunch of crazy shit going on right now, and I'm just like, bruh. But clearly we're missing something. There's a missing piece with the threatening letter, and whoever wrote that letter obviously took the bird, and it has to do with Dr. Moso's death 30 years ago. It seems like we have some more information to get through before we figure out who that is. So we're starting Act 3 here. Go to the Steambird. According to the clues you found, none of the owners of the 4 sets of footprints were the criminal who stole Sir Arthur. As you painstakingly search for answers, it seems yet another issue has arisen at the newspaper. Oh, it's this guy again, the editor. What do we do, Euphrasie? The letter says this is the second threat now. What do you mean, second? What was the first one? Euphrasie, we're here. Hold up. How does bro know about the first letter if that other guy took it? Did bro just expose himself? Didn't the other guy take the letter and leave the envelope behind? Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Bro just literally self-reported. All right, guys, easy clap, pack it in. We found out who did it. Please take a look at this first. We received the second threat this morning. The sender seemed really agitated. We did see her at the end of the last quest, or the last act, so she may have sent it and then dipped. Another mysterious threat letter. Outrageously, it would seem that your paper hasn't a shred of remorse. Having not yet caught the attention of the authorities, I made good on my promise by dismembering Sir Arthur and burying him in a field. Buried with him are your papers, evil deeds from 30 years ago. Furthermore, I have spread the word. Treasure maps or clues to Dr. Moso's base shall surely make the treasure hunters come flocking, no? Soon your misdeeds shall come to light alongside that bird's remains, crow or blackbird. Agent Talachard, I know that the Marichose Phantom has a file on the case, but believe me, there are things that even you don't know. Do you know who sent the letter? If I were to guess, it would be Mello Lombroso. Oh, granddaughter, yeah. The girl from the picture in the pocket watch. Dr. Moso's Dr. Moso's granddaughter. Granddaughter? So it's a relative coming back for revenge? Then it would seem that crow or blackbird is a question from her. Question? Everyone, time is of the essence right now. Regardless of the authenticity of what's written in those letters, the reputation of the paper will be tarnished if they are published. Will you please retrieve those things for us? In the meantime, I will contact Mello immediately. That guy's kind of sus. I feel like he's the reason for it, and that's why she's getting at the paper to get to him. In that case, I have a request too, Euphrasie. You know about the clues to Dr. Moso's base, right? You want that? I mean, I do know something, but I can't guarantee that it'll help your cause. I can promise that I will tell you everything I know after this is over. It might answer some of your questions. Will that work? Sounds good to me. Any questions? I'm ready to go. Wait, Paimon has a question. There are 3 locations on the map, but where are we going first? We don't have time. Let's split up. Curve and I will take one location. Paimon and MurderofBirds will take the other. Whoever finishes first will go to the last location. Seems like we don't have a choice. Time is of the essence. Oh, shoot. Kevin, MurderofBirds, Paimon, are you here to look for Sir Arthur in the Oh, okay, so okay, damn, everyone's already knows about it. If Kevin knows, that means everyone knows. Let's look for Sir Arthur, quick. I think it must have been hidden somewhere tricky. It usually doesn't take Bowland very long to find something. This dog seems familiar. Wait, why is he calling it? Isn't its name Lombroso? Isn't that Rocher's puppy? It does look a little like that one. Rocher? My mom gave me this dog and I called it, I mean, it's actually my father's name and I was pretty mad at him. Yeah, this is a little confusing. Hello? I got into a fight with my mom previously and I wound up venting my anger on the dog and kicking him out. Good thing I found him today. Wait, so are you Bowland or Lombroso? The dog wagged its tail excitedly as if saying, I don't understand. Whatever the... Okay, this is a little confusing. I guess they both had ownership of the dog and named it different things. I guess. Whatever the case, we need to find Sir Arthur as soon as possible. Okay, it's about damn time.
Is this an answer from this world?
You can say that, Aether. Holy shit, they really massacred my boy. 07, bro. Sir Arthur's wing. A clockwork wing that belongs to Sir Arthur. What the criminal did was unforgivable. We call that a murder of birds, ladies and gentlemen. Not to have a little tomfoolery with it, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay, we gotta go to this other location. We got some... Oh, God, is that another piece of him? Oh, no, someone got to it before. Oh, my God, are we getting into another fist fight? What the hell is this? What a shit show. Look at all these guys. All right, you know what? I guess we're gonna watch another bloodbath happen. Stop, I surrender. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's chasing his boss. That's right. Oh, that's so funny. I just remembered that. Valberry, we're here to look for Sir Arthur. Are you here for the treasure? I knew this dirty dog would come for the treasure if he heard about the news, and I got him. Agents, may I have the chest? I'm looking for Sir Arthur, and if I could return it to the newspaper, I might be able to get a job. Oh, God. Okay, so it's all 3 of them. Oh, my God. And then I can make some money and buy my wife's things back. How pathetic, Rocher. You really think that's why your wife left you? She left because you're such a pushover. Stand up for yourself like you just did now, and she might look at you differently. Now be brave and let them have the treasure, or your wife won't be with you even in your next life. Don't say that. Take it easy. They're nice people. If you help them, they'll help you back. In that case, thank you, and please take this. Okay. Damn, bro. Everyone out here is catching strays. Am I gonna reconstruct Sir Arthur?
I'll keep this close.
I feel like I'm finding a oh God, it's Sir Arthur's body. Bowland, come on, we're going to the next place. Woof, woof. Are these two really gonna duke it out? Lombroso, where did you... Oh my God, this again. All right, this is gonna be funny. Lombroso, where did you run off to? I thought you didn't need me anymore. The dog doesn't know who he actually... I love how both names pulled up now. Bowland, Lombroso. Lombroso? Mr. Rocha, are you mistaken? His name is Bowland. If it wasn't for Lombroso's companionship, I wouldn't have made it this far. How could I be mistaken? Not like I could have mistaken either. What's going on here? Kevin accidentally drove the puppy away before. Maybe that's when he met Rocha and they began roaming together. This is gonna be a weird custody hearing. The puppy wags its tail as if saying, that's right. Valberry, you've got some nerve. The dog wouldn't forget its two owners. And as for you, you betrayed your own boss twice. You scheming dog. I'm gonna hand you over to the Marechose Phantom. I'm taking you down with me. Farewell, friends. Come visit me in the Fortress of Meropede someday. Hey, I wonder if he'll be there after this. Who the heck wants to go visit you there? Well, never mind. Forget about them. We need to hurry and get to that last place. Oh, Kevin and Rocha, are you going to fight for the puppy? No way. I was the one who really messed up. Balan can stay wherever he wants from now on. I'm fine with it too. I actually really like this shot of Aether and Paimon, so I'm gonna get this shot of Aether and Paimon. All right, let's move on to the next location. Oh my God, they literally have his body. I guess we're gonna find his head at the third location. Oh, the Fatui. Oh shit, hold on. Who's this? Oh, it's the mom. Holy shit. I'll say it again. Get out of my way. I'm going to see Bowland. We're all co-workers here. There's no need to get rough. Whoa, co-workers. Oh, I'd like to see how good you are now that you've become... Wait, obstructing Fatui. Wait, is that other guy actually his dad? Don't underestimate moms. Whoa! She's throwing down. Oh my God! Oh my God, Curve and Madeline's the mother of Kevin. Holy shit, this is actually low-key kind of cool. You know what? I'm gonna get some shots in too.
No slacking off.
Hell yeah. Hey, watch out, buddy. I did not expect these two to be fighting. He's got a fucking hatchet. All right, you know what? I'll let you guys take him out. Oh, never mind. Farina's summons are too powerful. Paimon, Murder-of-Birds, you came and you brought Rocha and Kevin? It looks like you're doing well, but we've encountered a hiccup. Madame Madeline and Kevin's father are both members of the Fatui. I thought that because his dad's name had a similar name to what he said, but his dad's name's Bowlard, but he said his dad's name was Bowland. So I was like, oh, I wonder if this is his dad. I'm sorry that we hid this from you before. We just want to live a peaceful life. Kevin, did you know about this? I think that's what they talked about after we left. Yeah, it turns out that Papa wasn't avoiding being at home. He was actually working. I was wrong about him. Oh my God, what a happy ending, guys. This was to be his father's final assignment. He was ordered to find Dr. Moso's base. Once he was done, he would be able to retire early, but I had a bad feeling after you came. I wanted him to give up this mission. Wait, find the base, retire early. Kevin's father is the peripheral personnel Bowlard. I had a feeling that the names were similar. That's the one, and we only just found out that Bowlard is a code name. He's actually Kevin's father, Mr. Bowland. Yeah, see, the names are so similar. They're one on top of the other. Everyone's relationships are complicated enough without a twist like that. So where is Bowland now? He removed some objects from the chest when the Fatui stopped us just before. Oh, there he is. Detected a figure running away from this at the distance. It's Papa. He's fleeing. Come on, hurry. Don't let him get away. Damn, we're literally just chasing this man down. Oh, there he is right there. Yo, get over here. We want to know why you're running away. Just stop it, Bowland. Madeline, why? I did my homework. You're on a mission for a certain Lord Harbinger, aren't you? And it's a dangerous one too? Who is on a mission for? A Harbinger? Which one? I don't know, but not something we can butt in on. We're just peripheral personnel. Even so, I'm one of the better ones. Someone stole a letter, but left the envelope at the scene. Anyways, I promise I'll be back. This is the last time. You've done enough, Bowland. Give the stuff to the other agents and come back with us. We can move to a place where no one knows us. Mr. Bowland, stop hesitating and make up your mind. Make up my mind? All right, Wait, who are you? Stop changing the topic, Bowland. You don't have any options left. I love the little whistle moment with her. We're not your buddies, you hear? You... Ah, fine. I want to be with my family too. I hope I'm making the right choice. Here's Sir Arthur's head. Great, father's back and Sir Arthur is complete. Yeah, so what about that Lord Harbinger? Who could that possibly be at this point if it's not Arlecchino? It can't be Capitano because he's in Natlin. So it's either Sandrone, Columbina, the Roost, Pantalone, but he's more affiliated with Leo, eh? Impossible. We looked for it, but we didn't find any treasure at the other two locations. Maybe Mello was just bluffing. She didn't actually put any treasure in the chest. Wait, Mello? Who's that? Mello Lombroso. Wait, Lombroso? The Doge. Wait, Rocher, your dog is called Lombroso too? Well, actually, oh shit. This shit just got complicated. So Dr. Lombroso's granddaughter is this man's wife, who he also named the dog after. What the hell is happening, bro? I feel like everybody is related to each other in this quest. Well, actually, Mello, oh my God, yeah, because I was like, she looked like the younger version of the girl in that other picture. Mello Lombroso is my wife. I took her last name too, but she kicked me out, so I was too embarrassed to continue using it, but I miss her a lot, so I named my dog after. Bro, the dog being named Lombroso also completely... Dude, this is so insane. This guy's name was a different name compared to his actual name, but it was his code name for being in the Fatui, which the dog also had that name. And then you're telling me that this other girl is the granddaughter of this scientist that he married, but then named the dog to have that same name. The dog is the biggest anomaly. I couldn't imagine. I was like, is it a dog or is it a person? This was so needlessly complicated. Maybe it's not my place to butt in, but as a woman, I'm pretty sure she will not find this flattering. But Kevin used your husband. That's what I'm saying. He named the dog after his wife. He named the dog after his son, after his dad. Like, Jesus. I was a problem child. What's wrong with a problem child using a problematic name? Yo, Kevin's cooking right now. Oh, I see. So you're problematic too, Mr. Problem. Just to double check, is your wife Mello Lombroso Dr. Moso's granddaughter? That's right. I mentioned my wife came from a rich family, right? That's the Moso family. What's wrong? Bro, you are so oblivious. It's not even funny. All right, now the relationship here is a mess. That's what I'm saying. Now, I hope you're prepared to hear this. Your wife might be the culprit behind this case. Impossible! She is pure, elegant, and educated. I swear it's not possible, but all of our current leads point to her. I don't believe it. I'm certain you're wrong. She could never, ever be the culprit. I think you, Frazee, already contacted your wife. We're going back to the paper now. Do you want to come with us? There's absolutely no need because she's not a criminal. All right, looks like you've got another problem. I think you'll find the answers one day, though, and then you can be Mr. Answers. Damn, Kevin, roasting this man. Mr. Answers? Anyways, Kevin, we need to go back and get ready to move. Okay, Dad. Farewell, everyone. I will miss you. Bro, what just happened? Also, I want to know who this Lord Harbinger is that this guy's working under. If I had to guess based on like the concepts of this quest, we're working with Curve, who is like a super secret machine, and then we also have Sir Arthur, who is literally like a clockwork bird. I would want to say it's Sandrone just because she has like that like ruin guard butler, but that's kind of crazy considering how like we don't even know when we're gonna see her. Maybe they're foreshadowing her in the future. That'd be kind of cool because like Dotori's already done his part. Capitano is in Natlin. I don't know what they're planning to do with Columbina. Child's already done his part. It's like every other Harbinger, and like obviously Pantalone is featured in Liyue. You know, he had a run-in with Yelan and whatnot, and so I just feel like the only other person it could be is Sandrone. Sorry, we were overthinking things. You Frazee, we've brought Sir Arthur back. And in one piece too. Let me introduce this lady. This is Dr. Moso's granddaughter, Madame Mello Lombroso. She only returned last night from her hometown to the court of Fontaine, so she can't be the Oh, what the fuck? There's no way. Are you telling me we still didn't find out who done it? There's still more? Guys, I can't keep doing this. I keep getting jebaited. Just when we think we figured it out, there's another plot twist. I can't. Apologies for the disruption. Today, upon hearing the news, I came here to clarify that my family never lodged any complaints to the paper about what happened 30 years ago. It was my grandfather's belief that the paper did a good job as well. Then who the hell is spreading these lies? Am I getting jebaited? Is it like nobody? Who is lying to my face? Allow me to explain what happened to with the doctor. Now I intend to be totally transparent with you all. Some believe that 30 years ago, it was the paper's special reporting that stirred up public opinion, which led to his demise. But the truth is, those articles were not intended by the paper, but by Dr. Moso himself. Grandfather himself. He never mentioned this. The Mare Chose Phantom files didn't include this either, because the deal was off of the books. The editor-in-chief back then, my mentor, thought that Dr. Moso's lie detector had the potential to become a hot story. Being the first to stir things up would help the paper to gain the most influence and recognition. But my grandfather, how would it benefit him? It would benefit his research. Your grandfather's research had hit a bottleneck. He had no more data to feed the lie detector to study, but he needed to go further. So he planned to get the data from public opinion. In a way, the realm of public opinion is like a massive hub for spreading lies. Countless people were churning out true, false, accurate, and inaccurate data every day. Twitter.com, by the way. Dr. Moso thought this lesson on dynamic evolution would surely guide his machine to another level of comprehension, and in separating truth from fiction, it would eventually surpass a machine's rules. So bro was like, you literally have to analyze the public's opinion of this situation and analyze who is telling the truth and who is lying. And it was ultimately to further push the machine's capabilities and capacity for being no different from a human, I think, in its ability to like tell truth from fiction. So he did it for Curve. However, the doctor and my mentor both underestimated the destructiveness of public opinion. They lost control. And for what happened next, you know the story. But the key evidence that led to Dr. Moso's conviction was actually exposed by the paper, right? That evidence was actually provided by your grandfather. Wow. He provided evidence that criminalized himself. How could that be possible? I'm sorry. My mentor didn't tell me why Dr. Moso would do this, but it's the truth. Sorry, Editor-in-Chief Euphrasia. I just need to seek confirmation from Curve regarding your words. Biological indicators detected to be normal. Editor-in-Chief Euphrasia is telling the truth. Relevant information retrieved. The Moso protocols within my core have been modified hundreds of times. The log indicates that these modifications were made by Dr. Moso. So that means the doctor really manipulated the test results. So why would he give evidence of this to the paper? He really lied to the public. Why? The data on this question is unresolved. My lie detector module cannot provide an answer. Euphrasia, you just said that Madame Mello had the clues at the base, yes? On the eve of the duel, Dr. Moso mentioned in a message to my mentor that he would leave the base's location to his beloved granddaughter. He left it to me. Yes, please try to recall. Did the doctor mention anything to you before he left? I was so young then. Father wouldn't let me go to the duelist ring to see my grandfather. But the last time I saw him was the day he was detained. It was very early. So did he give you anything? All I remember was that once the duel had finished, my father brought up, oh, the necklace, right? The locket or the necklace with the picture in it. My father brought this piece of jewelry to be cleaned. He said my grandfather left it for me. Perhaps the jewelry could be connected to the base. But she doesn't have it in her possession because I think her husband sold it, because he said that he sold something that belonged to her that was from her grandfather. So this is actually kind of crazy how it's all connecting, but I have it. So I'm gonna be like, here you go, we found the thing. I wouldn't have minded, but my good for nothing husband, yep. Holy shit. This is actually a really well-crafted story. I'll be honest, they had me in the first half. I didn't know where the fuck this story was going. I didn't know why we had to learn about all of these different points and pieces and connections, but it was messy in the beginning because everything's scattered. You don't know what's relevant. This is actually like a very compelling narrative. Like, it's so well connected. My good for nothing husband sold it to pay off a debt. What? So Rosha, no, we have it. Don't worry. Is it this? Let's fucking go. We're gamers. How did you end up with this? This is a photo of me when I was little. My grandfather took it. Really? What a coincidence. Are there only photos of Madame Mello in there? According to my mentor, Dr. Rocher did leave some clues to you, Madame Mello. Let's take a look. Look, there's a line of text under the photo. Fading under the moonlight, shining under the sunshine. Relevant information retrieved. The different ways in which lies can exist. Different ways in which lies can exist. My grandfather used to say that. How could you? Who are you? May I have the photo? Actually, I'm gonna get a picture of Curve. Holy shit, this is so up close. Curve picked up the photo and raised it towards the sky. The sunlight shines through the photo and falls into Curve's eyes as though passing through 30 years in time. Gradually, another image emerges. A map! The map leading to the research base. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. So that's how he hit it. I had no idea we'd already found the base. Madame Mello, may we? There's no need to ask. Go. And I just noticed this special friend of yours. Good to see you again, Curve. That's cute. She remembers. Greetings, miss. His core is shutting down though. So unfortunately, hopefully there's a way to repair his core located in that research base somewhere, because the doctor was the only one that was able to upkeep his core. Thank you, Madame Mello. Here's your locket. Let's go now. We haven't found the person who sent the threats. Don't worry, Paimon. I think you're right in that the criminal doesn't have any evidence and it's just a bluff. So go. Find what you're looking for. Oh my god, this was such a cool quest line. Such a riveting story. All right, so where is this research base located? Hold on, I don't think I have it locked on. Okay. Oh wow. Okay, nice. So it's right over here. Oh, there's another location area over here. Questions and answers. Go to Dr. Moso's base from underwater. Oh my god. Isn't this one of the Orthant chambers? Oh, okay, it's a different spot. Yeah, going this way brings us to like one of the Orthant spots, I think. Oh, this music is back. All right, hold on. I want to get a picture of Curve and Talachard while we're over here. Goated. I hate this track. Yeah, it's very grating after like the first listen. I haven't heard it in a long time, so I'm like, oh, cool. But I'm probably gonna get pissed off of it pretty soon as well. Irrationally. It's literally just one, it's literally on a loop, bro. I feel like it's one of those songs that is supposed to be like happy and chipper, but it invokes the exact opposite response, right? Like people met, what was really funny, me and Cal went on a Disney cruise last summer, and it was my first time ever on a Disney cruise. We did like a trivia game night one night, and what was super funny about it was one of the questions that was asked was, what is the worst Disney song? And everybody collectively said, It's a Small World. Like everyone gave the same like it was literally yeah, you said the same thing. Yeah, I was shocked. I was like, what the hell? That's actually kind of crazy. You know, it's literally like torture music. It's like, oh, look at this happy, wholesome fun. It's like this song makes me want to blow my brains out. And so I feel like this song is literally that same energy. I'm gonna ask one of the questions they gave, and I gave the right answer. What is the best Disney movie? This was the answer they gave. Like they had like a sheet and everything. What is the best Disney movie? If anyone wants to sound off in chat, I want to know if any of you guys will answer properly. Oh, Atlantis. I will say it wasn't Atlantis, but I love Atlantis, The Lost Empire. I wish they did more like cool shit. Like, not to say the other ones weren't cool. Atlantis was just very different for Disney compared to what they typically do. It was The Lion King, which is my favorite Disney film of all time. It was The Lion King. And I was so validated when he said that. I was like, fuck yeah, of course it is. I'm gonna miss Fontaine, guys. I swear to God, I'm gonna miss this place. I want to take as many pictures. After they said It's a Small World, I retroactively thought Lion King, and I was like, oh, see, because I'm not like ingrained in Disney culture or upbringings or whatever. I've watched some Disney movies growing up, but Kaylin like was, I joke about it all the time. I tell her that like she was indoctrinated into Disney her entire life. But like when I found out that people think that that is the worst Disney song, it makes so much sense for that scene where Scar is like, sing any other song but that. I was just like, oh, what's wrong? I never thought of it as like the worst song ever, but like now, like that was Disney basically like making fun of itself, which I thought was kind of cool in retrospect. All right, gamers, let us continue on. We're finally inside. Your home is huge, Curve. Hurry up, we need to find the materials ASAP. I sure hope you left behind instructions on how to fix Curve, Dr. Mo. That's what I'm saying, Talachard. I was saying the same thing. Dr. Moso's Diary 1. Last time, I didn't want Mello to have too many snacks, so I said, you're gonna be fat if you keep eating. She cried and ran away. Then her mom taught me to say, you still look great when you're plump. The next day, she climbed onto me and said, Grandpa, exercise, horse ride. How exciting. And this got me thinking, is the shortest distance between two people actually a curve? That's it. Oh, that's cool. Holy shit, the lore of the robot. That's it. I'll name my lie detector Curve. The shortest distance between two people is a curve, and that's why he named the robot. That is so wholesome. Oh my God. All right, I need to find all of these. Okay, we found number 2. Number 2's over here. Notes on base backup systems. 1, emergency exits are at the rear of the facility for use in case of emergency. The self-destruction mechanism and cables are located within the walls. Damaging the walls is strictly prohibited. 3, using the aforementioned backup system. Somebody has torn out the next section. Self-destruction system looks dangerous. Is that foreshadowing, chat? Is this place gonna go up in smoke? Who would rip that out deliberately? Damn, this place is, they got a cannon in this bitch. God damn. Oh, we found another one. Dr. Moso's Diary 3. Important memo about Curve. 1, blueprint. 2, service, life, and core maintenance. This is it. We need to find this. What the fuck? Someone has torn out the next section. What the hell? Did someone take all the materials materials related to Curve? How is that possible? We came here as soon as we got the map. Let's keep looking. Maybe it ended up somewhere nearby. That's literally what I was hoping we'd find.
How dare you!
Sorry, Farina, didn't mean to do that. Oh, okay, we got one. Oh, letter to the editor-in-chief. Holy back reading. Dear editor-in-chief, you are correcting your judgment that the matter has reached the point of no return. These last few days, I've heard marchers calling for Curve to be destroyed. Last night, radical students broke into my lab and tried to do just that. Luckily, I discovered them in time. However, Curve is in increasing danger. I am compelled to act, and my plan will be the following. I will revise the Moso protocol and related data of no practical significance in Curve's core so that what remains is a sufficiently misleading trail. It will appear lie detectors are not capable of detecting lies and that all the test results are covertly manipulated by myself. As for the ironclad evidence of fraud and deception of the public, I'll leave that in your capable hands. Kindly select a date for the exposure. As soon as I am convicted, I shall propose a duel, and when I fall in the duelist's ring, all will be put to rest. I humbly request that you mobilize your paper to divert attention away from Curve. It should be thought of as a useless sham of a machine and be used as evidence in the case and then sealed away by the Marechose Phantom. There's no need to try and change my mind. I've thought through every last detail, and this storm is unlikely to pass until I, the main offender, am dead. Curve is my life's work, so I can't afford any more missteps. I ask that you exchange my life for his. Everything I've ever done so far has been effective, and Curve's lie detector module has derived redundant data that is incomprehensible. I believe that the seed of life has sprouted within him. Wow. Yours sincerely, Moso Lombroso. That is so sad. Is this the secret letter between Dr. Moso and Euphrasia's predecessor? He seems to have mentioned something important. Damn, dude. Dr. Moso didn't forge anything other than the forged evidence, which he forged and gave to the newspaper, so he'd take all of the heat. He wanted everyone to focus on him and let it end here. He was trying to protect Curve. That seems to be the answer. Wow. One life for a mechanical creation, which is like, this is like the greatest thing ever created. It has the capabilities of being a human at this point. Updating lie learning module. Running lie learning module. Warning, motherboard's temperature increasing. Core function down to 8%. Warning. Curve, what's wrong? I fucking knew it. I was like, there's no way they put the cannon in here for no reason. They sure did get here fast. Guess they're cruising for a bruising. Bro, are you fucking kidding me? I literally have this giant cannon, my guy. Oh, I can't even use the cannon? That sucks. I have another cannon, a glass cannon. Her name is Farina.
Oh, brilliant!
Water jet!
Hard-hitting exclusive!
Let's begin.
Not breaking a sweat.
Get wrecked, buddy.
Stay cool and face your guilt.
Damn. Oh, now I can use the cannon. Where was that before? In before I don't even need the cannon. Oh, never mind. The cannon's going off of itself. Oh my God, I'm getting freaking pummeled over here. Jesus. I have now taken over the cannon's control systems. Curve, are you okay? That's great. Quick, fire at the Fatui. Oh, is there more? Aw, you know what? Nothing poisonal, kid. Oh my God. Holy shit, I'm obliterating them. Curve, sit back. I got all this. Holy shit, they never stood a chance. Holy fuck. Oh, this fucking guy. Curses! You're not easy to deal with. No wonder the Fatui are so reluctant to face you. Editor Jenk, why are you here? How did you know about this place? You were discussing the base location so freely right in front of the paper's doors. It would have been rude of me not to take advantage of such generosity. Jenk, you eavesdropped. I was right all along. You're the culprit. Damn, what a bitch. She's hiding behind that machine too. The culprit, Agent Talachard. Are you going to start cocking like a crow again? You are right. Indeed, I am the culprit, but I only wanted to help this moronic excuse of for an agent to sort out the case. It's not like she can just write, that guy called me a crow, so he must be the suspect, or something like that in the case file. Now can she? You! Shh! Hush now. How about using your brain instead of your temper for once? Surely you must still have a number of questions regarding this case, such as my motives. Aren't you at least a bit no, we don't want you to be, we don't need you to self-glaze. We we don't give a shit. You just wanted all of Curve's research materials, didn't you? And the paper's alleged dirt on Moso faking results from back then. Oh, looks like the questions are far too easy. As for the second question, I'm merely a low-level editor. How could little old me possibly be privy to such secrets of the paper? I'm the one who took Dr. Moso's materials, you know, so I've learned about the base's self-destruct system. If you act rashly towards... Oh, is that why he's by the machine? If you act rashly towards me, then it won't end well for anyone here. Traveler, you're the stuff of legends. You're strong, but as for your precious little companions, I can't help but wonder how they might fare in such a massive explosion. You're just bluffing. It would be better for everyone to just keep on thinking. After all, I'm merely a low-level editor. How could... Okay, what the hell? Is he repeating himself? You must have learned about it from Bowlard. Bingo! It was Bowlard who came knocking. That's when I realized the paper had made a serious error 30 years ago, causing the downfall of a genius scientist. More importantly, isn't it truly a lamentable loss of the scientist's legacy to have been buried for so long? Shouldn't the paper apologize to the general public for this? What? What do you mean? Is exposing what happened really all you're after? Exposing? There's a more suitable word. Justice. People will pass judgment on the newspaper like they did Dr. Moso. The paper must take responsibility for this. How do you make yourself sound so righteous like that with a straight face? But is it not the simple truth? I'm the hero who recently exposed the Conferee's fraud. The righteous and valiant... Okay, this bro literally just wants to be the hero of his own story. The righteous and valiant jank that everyone should see me, no? No, you sanctimonious scoundrel. Use that whistle, Talachard. Tell him what for. You just want to profit from all of this. If the public starts to denounce the paper, Editor-in-Chief Euphrasia will be in trouble. You just want the top spot. Excellent, perfect. I must admit, what you imagine isn't completely wrong. So allow me to fill in a few of the gaps for you. I've already made a deal with Ballard's superior, the Harbinger. I find Dr. Moso's inheritance for them, and they help me take over the Steambird. Plus, Ballard's supervisor serves a real VIP, a Harbinger. Which Harbinger? Oh my god. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the Ladocha quest in Inazuma, which teased Arlecchino before she was in game. And I feel like this is teasing a Harbinger before they're in game as well. I think it's Sandrone. None of your business. With a Harbinger's backing, Euphrasia won't stand a chance, and the Steambird will be mine. Jank, you're just a squawking black bird with a silver tongue. We won't let you get away with this. But you'll have to stay alive to do that. I'm so sorry. Can you not hear anything yet? Click, 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 click. An ominous sound is echoing. Oh, is this like a ticking of a timer? The self-destruct system. How perfect. It just takes a little time to get going. A big thank you to Dr. Moso for writing the instructions. And thank you, everyone, for giving me the time. Uh-oh. Farewell, little crow, Agent Curve, and you two visitors from afar. Use these last moments to embrace each other. Then rest in peace as you are buried along with the truth. Where are you going? You think we can't just follow you? Jank practically flies out of the entrance, the door closing behind him with a heavy thud. Oh no, so he was the one who took the materials after all. Are we going to be blown to smithereens? I feel like Curves might sacrifice himself. Calculating survival probability of Mr. Murder-of-Birds. Data inefficient. Calculation failed. I'm too goated for him to calculate. Calculating survival probability for Miss Paimon. Data insufficient. Calculation failed. Calculation. Oh yeah, see, he can't calculate me or Paimon. She's celestial. I'm a descender. Oh my god. Calculating survival probability of Agent Talachard. Calculation successful. Result 1%. Yeah, that's not good. Calculating survival probability of own core module. Calculation successful. Result 1%. How could this be? No. Murder of Birds, we have to do something. Can we dig our way out? No, they said that there's a mechanism in the back. The self-destruct cables run through the walls. Breaking through could lead to an early detonation, as could attempting to force the door. I'll do my best to protect you, all of you. Is that all because of me again? No, chill out. Agent Talachard, don't blame yourself. There's no need to worry, everyone, because I am able to shut down the base's self-destruct system. Huh? Curve? Why didn't you say so earlier? Paimon was getting all worried for nothing. You didn't ask earlier? Okay, dude. Bro's gonna drop a quick joke here and there. Well, it seems like you have a sense of humor. seems like you even have a sense of humor. Now tell us what to do. Please kindly withdraw my core module and place it in the base's control panel. Then I will be able to open the safety room lock. There is a button that disables the self-destruct system inside the safe room. You mean you open the door for us? We'll go in the safe room room and press the button inside and everything will be taken care of? That is correct. And you, Curve, can your core be removed from the control panel afterwards? I must stay connected the control panel, otherwise the room will be relocked. Seems like we should take care of the self-destruct system first. Urgent, please act fast. Murder-Birds, take Curve's core and place it in the control panel. All we need to do is deactivate the system. Curve, will this really work? I think you might be a bit... I think he's lying. I think he's lying right now. Or he's omitting by not telling us the full story. He's not telling us, like, hey, doing this will protect you at the cost of my life. He's just giving us the objective truth, the objective facts of, like, hey, if you do this, this will happen. But he's omitting, which is a lie, by not revealing it, that something might happen to him. Please take action. Replete. Please take action. Oh, Curve. You're a fucking real one, dude. Holy shit. What a fucking real one. Oh my god. This was such a good quest. I have a feeling this is what's gonna happen. Place Curve's core in the control panel. I feel bad for Talachar. This is like her buddy. This is literally her, like, her good cop to her bad cop. Head to the safe room and shut the self-destruct system. Is it this? It doesn't seem like a safe room. And where's the button? Curve, where is this place? We don't see any button. You just got lied to by a lie-detecting robot that supposedly cannot tell lies, which means it achieved the goal that the doctor wanted it to. Why did the door just close? Curve, what's going on? How do we stop the base from self-destructing? The self-destruct system cannot be deactivated. What? So we are... Apologies. Please escape as quickly as possible. Wow. I hate that the passage of this quest says go with the flow. I hate that so much. Oh, man. Bro literally became human to save us. Talachar, I'm so sorry. This was a fantastic quest, I will say. Just now. No, I need to go back and find Curve. Talachar, don't be too reckless. Going back is extremely dangerous. Yes, there was just an explosion and it's deep underwater. Curve wouldn't want you running back into danger. You are correct. I shouldn't act like this. But didn't he say the self-destruct mechanism could be shut off? He lied. He can't shut it down. His core could only open the emergency exit. So then why? His core had to be inside the control panel to open the emergency exit. But he's smart now. He knew we wouldn't leave him behind. So he lied to us. Oh, wow. He can actually think like that? Wouldn't that, when he did, it must have been Dr. Moso's letter that made Curve understand the final question. He learned about what Dr. Moso did for him. Turns out I'm useless after all. If only I were more competent, maybe I could have helped him break the protocol and we wouldn't have had to come here. But the letter might have been the final push. He saw what his creator did for him, so he did that for those he cared about too. That's right, don't blame yourself. Curve's breakthrough probably started a long time ago. His breakthrough had already started? Let's say you eat... Oh god, Paimon. Paimon and her slime analogies. Let's say you eat 100 slimes in one sitting and get super fat. You can't blame it on the last slime. Oh, I love that. Actually true, though. If you eat 100 slimes in one sitting and get super fat, you can't blame it on the last slime you ate. Actually true. It's the same with Curve. Even if the doctor's letter was crucial, all the work you did with Curve wasn't wasted at all. Is that really true? Well, I don't know. Curve. Oh my god, this is a great shot. Curve, the question you're leaving behind. I may never understand it. This is a man moment if I've ever seen one. Anyways, thank you. And I know what we should do next. Catch that awful scoundrel Jenk. Absolutely, definitely. He must be tried for his crimes. Pull out that whistle, all right? And just like that, you and Talachar return to the court of Fontaine and start hunting for the dastardly Jenk. Surprisingly, despite several days of intense investigation, you turn up no leads. It seems like Jenk had vanished. No one has seen him, nor has any negative news regarding the Steambird surface. Up until one day, Editor-in-Chief Euphrasia sends you a message requesting to meet in the city. I still want to know who that Fatui Harbinger is, by the way. I'm waiting waiting with bated breath. I'm like, bro, it's gotta be Sandrone at this point. With all the research and machinery and data and all that stuff, she definitely, that definitely seems up her alley more than any of them. Ah, you're finally here. It turns out that we don't know our own people well enough. This allowed an employee to create some serious trouble. I offer my sincere apologies, especially to you, Agent Talachard. It's not your fault, Euphrasie. Right now, the important thing is that we stop that odious scoundrel. By the way, you were so anxious to meet us. Is it because he contacted you? Actually, I received a message. Earlier this morning, Jank was left in the Opera Epiclese, all true stuff. So I contacted you immediately. He's been caught by who? We're still not sure. By the time he was found, he seemed to have lost his mind. He didn't react to any external stimuli at all. He was just knelt on the stage of the Opera Epiclese. He looked like a doll that had just stood trial. That's kind of creepy. The Maison Gardenage folks took him in. When they examined him, they found that his tongue was missing. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think the Fatui got him. The Maison Gardenage also discovered a note in his mouth. It said something to the effects of making amends to you. Making amends to us. You, Paimon, Talachard, your names were written on the paper. Seems like the person who was backing you wants to apologize to you three. It appears that they don't want to make enemies out of you. Or maybe they feel quite strongly about what happened to Agent Curve. Those are the only possibilities I can think of. Oh, the Harbinger? Wait, is Sandrone looking out for your boy? I haven't even met this lady. The person behind him. Paimon remembers Jank said that he had a deal with a Fatui Harbinger, but which one? A Harbinger interested in machine intelligence. She was pissed. She was like, you destroyed precious research, precious information that could have helped with my research potentially. She's like, revenge for Curve. Holy shit. Oh my God. We're gonna be best friends. I'm gonna tell her all about Seymour, about Sir Arthur. Holy shit. She's like, justice for robots. How about Dr. Moso's legacy? Jank took all of Curve's designs and research data. Gone without a trace. That wretched Jank. That's what happens when you decide to go full evil. I guess this counts as him being tried for his crimes, right? Though I didn't catch him personally, at least I feel like he's finally paid for his crimes. Since all of your names are on the paper, the Maison Gardenage will probably want to pay you a visit. I'll go over right now and explain everything so they won't bother you. Aw, you poor thing. Finally, I hope the case can end here. Wait, Agent Talachard, would you mind going back to the newspaper with me? Why, Euphrasie? If you want to convince me to write your fantasy column, it's not happening. Still in the mood to joke, I see. That makes me feel much better. Let's go. Hey, all's well that ends well, I guess. I was not expecting that to go down, but I love the little walk we're all getting into. And I wasn't joking at all, you know. I will work very hard and do my best in the Marichose Phantom. That's wonderful, Talachard. Paimon is happy for you. Oh, shit! They fixed him! Oh my God. Please take a look. We fixed Sir Arthur. PogChamp. Wow, it's Sir Arthur. We almost forgot about it. Good job. Sir Arthur sure has been through a lot. By the way, Paimon still doesn't know what kind of bird Sir Arthur is. Yeah, he's a pelican. Come on, Paimon. A pelican? You mean the kind of bird that's an amazing eater? But why would the Steambird's mascot be a pelican? That doesn't seem like anything to do with the newspaper at all. She's like, that's kind of cringe. I'm not clear on that either. It was a decision my mentor made after the incident with Dr. Moso. Maybe he felt it's cuter than, say, a crow or blackbird that squawks all day long. Hey, Euphrasie, you know, you kind of resemble a pelican hiding food in their pouch right now. Wait, what the hell? Anyways, Agent Talachard, do you remember how Agent Curve and I interviewed nearby residents at the start of the case? Of course, you took the opportunity to blow our cover. Truly sorry about that, but that was when I asked him, what kind of person is Agent Talachard? What? Ah, Paimon remembers. Euphrasie came back and commissioned us right away. Were you awed by Talachard's brilliant track record? Why don't we check with Sir Arthur on that? During the repairs, I added what Agent Curve said to voice library as a memento. Oh, quickly, tell us what Curve said, Sir Arthur. Okay, so this is a voice memo of what Curve said about Agent Talachard at that time. But obviously he's not around, so this is basically saying what he thinks of her. Based on my analysis, Agent Talachard will be the best agent in the Marichose Phantom. Now, here's the thing, chat. Was bro telling the truth? Or was bro lying to make her feel better? I think he was being genuine. That's a very genuine thing. But we do know he had the capacity to lie. That is so sweet, though. Really? I'll be the best? But would Curve really have said something like that back then? Maybe back then, he already learned to. Yeah, that's gotta be it, Talachard. Since you're Curve's handler, you must be the one who fed him the first 99 slimes. Ah, I love that. The analogy coming back, I love that. That seems to be the answer. Yeah, so she was a big part of why he was able to reach the point in his programming that he reached. That letter was the final, that letter was the 100th slime, but she provided the 99. I love that. You know what? Shout out to Paimon. That was actually a goated analogy now. Well then, Curve, I will be the best agent in Marechose Phantom. Oh, I love that. Crow or Blackbird. It's the name of the achievement. What a quest, gamers. Crow or Blackbird? It's a pelican. Holy smokes. You know what? Dude, I'm a big fan. I only became a fan after saving you, but you know what? We don't talk about that, okay? Damn, Aether, look at the camera. I guess he can't look at the camera. You know what? Whatever. Hell yeah. So I think Sandrone literally saved our baking, chat. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I no longer have any active quests. Fuck yeah. I'm a gamer. I've done everything. We're back on top. We are so back. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. And we finally made it through questioning Melazine and answering machine. I took a shit ton of pictures. I'm not gonna lie. The quest was a little messy at the beginning. All the interconnected NPCs that are involved in all of that were still not done, believe it or not. We have a couple of locations to get through for the continuation of like all of the extra Easter egg bits that Anthony has let me know about. Hold on, chat. You guys want to see how absolutely freaking dank this quest is? Look at this shit. Overly complicated relationship tree from questions and answers. Look at this bullshit. I had to freaking manage my way through all of this. There is no shot. Relationships, family, lovers, friends, enemies, affiliations, Steambird, Marechose Phantom, Elegant Tableware Conférie, and the Fatui. Good lord. The dog, Sandrone, Fatui, Jank. Oh my god, that is so dope. I love this though. It was very messy because they just throw all of this to you in the first 2 acts and you're like, what the fuck is going on? How is this all? But they, like, it literally just comes together in the end and it was so well connected. If you're following everything, if you're paying attention to everything, it comes together so well in the end. I'm thoroughly impressed by all of it. This is how you know shit was freaking peak. When you have to whip out the freaking relationship tree just to keep everything. And look at that. Nothing is amiss. Everything checks out. That's why I was so confused when I did this quest. Yeah, that'll happen too. Oh my god, I love this. I did pull up some locations that Anthony has mentioned for us to check out after finishing the quest. So I believe the first one, we're probably gonna have to go back and see what's up with Kevin and his family, most likely. Oh, they're not here anymore. Oh, I mean, they had to move, right? Before the Fatui got on their ass. They would have ended up like Jenk. Holy shit. Oh my god, there's a letter here. Okay, let's sit down and read. Kevin's letter. Dear Mr. Curve, Miss Talachard, Miss Paimon, and Mr. Murder-of-Birds. We've moved, but we thought you might come back, so we've left this for you. Mom says that we have to keep our new address a secret for now, so I'll share it with you next time. Teehee. Thanks to you guys, I think I can say that I have found my own answer this time. Also, it turns out that Mr. Curve is the kind of person who wouldn't tell a lie. I super admire that. He will always be like a big brother to me. Bam. Big brother Curve. That's so wholesome. That's so sweet. That's so sweet, bro. We have a couple more locations to get through. Oh my god. Oh, did Rocher get the dog then? Oh, okay, yeah. So we have Rocher. Oh, and his wife. Is bro hiding in one of these boxes again? I swear to god, bro. Bro, there's no fucking way. Is he in the doghouse now? What are you doing here, Madam Mello? Oh, it's you. I always hiding from her. I heard that no good husband of mine has a little spot around here, so I figured I'd stop by and check on him. But look what I found. Yeah, we saw that from earlier. He actually keeps the photo with him. Uncle Rocher cares deeply about you, madam. We've had our suspicions on you, and Uncle Rocher was the sole voice of dissent. He did say that she wasn't the criminal. He alone assured us that you could never have committed the crime. We were wondering where he found the confidence to stand up to us. Probably used up the last ounce of masculinity he had in him. Oh, really? Yeah, and didn't he tell you that he lost your locket in gambling? That's not true. He was merely too ashamed to tell the truth. Oh, that. I heard that story a long time ago, but I never believed it. My husband is many things. He may be timorous, somewhat cowardly, and a bit awkward, but he's also a salt of the earth individual. He could be bamboozled, but he's no degenerate gambler. I didn't call him out because I was waiting for him to tell me the truth on his own accord. Wow, how nice of you. If only we could find him right now. Shush. Look over there. I'm 100% certain he's hiding in that box. It's an old habit of his. Whenever we'd get in a tiff, he'd go and hide in the nearest closet. And to think he thought I didn't know. Do you want us to fetch him out for you? No need to inconvenience yourself. Let's see how long he can hold out in there. Right, there's one other thing that I could use your help with. If you run into Curve and Agent Talachard, please tell them the following. I tidied up a few of my rooms, and they're welcome here anytime. Of course, the House of Lombroso is also open to the two of you. But Murder of Birds? All right, we get it, madam. Okay, then we'll get out of your hair. Paimon does hope Uncle Rocher will come out soon. Have a nice day. Thank you, and best wishes to you too. May you find the answers to all of your questions. Yeah, we're still waiting. We gotta go through this roadmap for a couple more years to get all the answers we really want. But, holy shit. Sir, your wife knows. Shh. All right, you know what? Let's just let him chill in there. He'll get out eventually. I love that she knows her husband so well that she's like, yeah, I'll just wait him out. She doesn't know about Curve either. That's so sad. All right, another one of, oh shit. Wait, the Fatui? Am I supposed to go over here to the Fatui? It's like a Fatui hideout over here. Hold up, pause champ. Yo, Sandrone, is that you? Oh, there's a Fatui outpost here. Oh, there's a scribbled order. Oh shit. Hold on.
Show him your praise. Smile. Breaking news.
All right, let's get him.
A moment, please. Get a little chilly.
Damn, the Fatui are all over the world quests as of late. That's kind of crazy for all the ones that I've done so far. All right, scribbled orders. Objective, retrieve the remains of the lie detector regardless of the extent of damage. Be sure to act before anyone in Fontaine does. Wow, Sandrone wants a lie detector for reasons unknown. I'm almost certain that that's a Sandrone order, that she wants the lie detector for like mechanical research and intelligence. She's got that ruin butler. It would make sense. Actually, I wonder, can I go back to the research area? I don't know if there's gonna be anything left of Curve, but I kind of want to see. Curve will be a weekly boss in version 6.2. That'd be kind of wild. I expect that she's gonna be dealing with we're gonna be dealing with some kind of like AI robot army by the time we get there with when we deal with Sandrone, which is gonna be exciting, especially since she's already like tinkering with ruin technology, right? The ruin creature, the ruin machine that she has with the top hat and the oh, this whole place is underwater. Oh man, RIP Curve, you were a fucking real one, I swear to God. 07's in chat for the goat. He really looked out for us until the very end. Missing the diary would suck. Yeah, luckily I got all 3 diaries because now they're gone. I'm glad that I managed to get the full story of him and everything else involved, but RIP to Curve. He was a real one, dude. Oh damn, they don't even give you a current on the way out. They're just like, all right, see ya, get out of here. I love this, man. The School of Fish. I'm gonna miss Fontaine. Guys, I'm already going through it. Everything is just making me miss when Fontaine goes away. The School of Fish, the serene blue and azure greens, the vibrant, calming, tranquil music, the ambience of just swimming through the water. God, I'm gonna miss it so much. I'm gonna be a mess when Genshin ends. I'm gonna hate it. I'm gonna be like, wow, now I gotta go back to playing games that are over in like 12 hours. I'm gonna be real. If Genshin Impact 2 comes out, I'm definitely playing that shit. If Kiana's game can get a sequel, Genshin's deserves one too. Especially since there's Descenders and confirmed outside worlds and whatnot. Oh my god, I love that tornado school of fish. This is literally one of my favorite like underwater landmarks, is this giant school of fish. That's so impressive. And then you just go inside of it. Look at this. This is so cool, bro. I love this shit. Oh my god, I'm being surrounded. Oh my god. Look at all the fish. God damn. I'm literally being surrounded. Oh my god, I love this. Holy moly, look how close this fish is. I'm gonna miss Fontaine so much. We finally came, we saw, we experienced. I know there's still more to do, guys, but I'm like in my feels right now because we have one more patch. At the time of recording, we have one more patch and then Fontaine's done. So I'm just like, I'm getting all of my sentimental pictures up and out of the way first. You can come back, but the game, we keep moving forward, guys. You know this. Didn't we just return to Sumeru? Remember the last time we were in Sumeru for like the main quest line? That was like 7 months ago when Fontaine came out. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be forever before the plot demands us to come back here. And that's what I'm saying. We've been here for so long. I'm gonna miss it. It was just so good. It was so good, man. I hate that I'm never gonna be able to swim anywhere ever again. I'm gonna have to go back to remembering that if I swim in the water as Aether, I could potentially die. I have to live in constant fear. They really made Fontaine for me, bro. For real. Somebody mentioned that if you go to the Fortress of Meripede, those guys are actually in the fortress. Is that true? Let's peep. Oh, speaking of which, I'm here. Let me get my welfare meal. I love how I always come here. I think of the welfare meal more than why I'm actually here. All right, let's see. Let's sit. And I always sit in the exact same spot like it's lunchtime or something in the cafeteria. Let's see. What do we got? Hey, we got some fried eggs. Bennett would be proud. Fortune slip. You shouldn't feel like you've got nothing. After all, you've got this delicious meal. One sunny side up egg. That's crazy. What a delicious meal, guys. Bro said 1 egg is a meal. That's crazy. So true, though, in the Fortress of Meripede. Oh, there he is. Holy shit. He's actually here. Intrepid Valberry. Hey, boule fruit's around here somewhere too. Yeah, he literally said it. An orange boule fruit. That's so funny. My eyes aren't playing tricks on me, are they? Since I can actually see you here, have you also broken the law? I haven't done anything wrong. Forget it. I won't ask. Though it seems we're somewhat bound together by fate. So if anything gives you trouble, you come call me. I'll help you out. Intrepid Valberry has officially confirmed to offer his assistance against the fight with Celestia and Fate in the endgame. So I better see his ass on the front lines. What's life in the fortress like? Do you really need to ask that? You'll know for yourself in a couple of days, right? Bro, I was here for 45 days. What the fuck? Don't give me that attitude. I already did my time. What orange boule fruit? I used to have a buddy. Oh, shit. I used to have a buddy who really liked boule fruit. And recently, I saw that someone had drawn one on the notice board. It made me miss him all of a sudden. Never mind. Poor guy's probably long since left this world. Forget it. Remember to treasure those around you, eh? That guy's gonna be surprised. Talk to boule fruit now. Oh my god. Does he give updated lore too? He's like, oh man, I miss my Intrepid Valberry homie. Ha ha ha. Hello, sir. Tricky boule fruit. Damn, you guys are just literally on opposite floors right now. This is wild. What red-haired guy? I used to have a buddy with red hair. That's more like pink. He's like, no, it's lightish red. Like, come on, bro. Like, that guy's hair is pink. Let's be real. I used to have a buddy with red hair. Maybe I haven't been getting enough sleep recently, but I keep seeing him down here in this prison. My eyes must be playing tricks on me. That is so cool, though, because we also had the quest that takes place like over here. The quest triggers like over here, and I did that quest off stream. I think that's where you get the Paimon food fund. You get this Paimon food fund from that quest, and I've been holding on to this ever since. It's so funny. The traveler knows of both of their existence, and he just refuses to say anything. We have one more location to close out this overall quest line. It's by the Opera Epicles. Pray that it's not Jenks like mangled corpse in like a garbage bag off on the side of the water. Oh, it's his tongue. Oh, don't say that. They just chucked his tongue on the shore. Oh shit, what's over here? Oh! Oh my god! Oh! Guys, it's the dish! Oh my god, I'm on fire! This is so sweet. Oh my god. It's all the fish heads sticking out. Oh man. Yeah, a poisson chant pie. Wow. You know what? Let's sit and let's read the messily written letter. You've gone down a bad path, Curve. Secretly learning to lie without telling us is one thing, but then to immediately turn around and trick us? Are we even friends anymore? Today, I'm gonna make sure you get yours. Let's see how you like this trial of strength. You owe us. You learned to lie thanks to us. That's what MurderofBirds and Paimon said, so show some gratitude. On the other hand, I suppose I should also thank you a lot. I don't think that I hate liars as much as I did before spending time with you. Just as you said, liars come in all forms. People lie for the sake of face, children, family, to gain, to comfort others, to protect others. Tangled lies weave the great web in which people live their lives, right? Still, I don't think Dr. Moso was right when he said that a curve is the shortest distance between two people. There are definitely some times when you should just shoot your shot straight. For example, I miss you. Ah, this poor baby. God, man. What a quest line. What a great quest line. And we got an achievement for this too. In the language of flowers, the Lumideus Bell means you discovered a flower in a corner that no one has paid any mind. I'm pretty sure it means farewell. Because I remember even, I think Linny talked about that in his story quest. Oh, it represents separation. Clervy also represented a Lumideus Bell. Wow. It is an arrangement of Lumideus Bells which symbolizes parting. The rainbow rose represents passion. Parting and passion are two separate perspectives sharing the same nature. Wow. Yeah, the Lumideus Bell represents parting, so she's saying goodbye to him. God, man. What a quest. What a quest. I love this so much. What a goated experience. This was a long-running quest. This took me several hours to get through, but goddamn if I was not entertained thoroughly the entire time. The Melazine are fantastic. I'm gonna miss them the most once we finish Fontaine, but I'm glad to know that we know them. I'm glad that I got a chance to know all of them in different ways, in different forms, speaking to all of them throughout. And even Talachard, a little spunky, right? Little attitude, you know, no filter. I love that too. She doesn't lie. She for damn sure doesn't lie. She tells it like it is. I love that. I love all the Melazines. I think they did a fantastic job with their characterization just as much as the RNR last year with Sumeru. And I'm expecting the Saurians to be like a flushed out race of creatures that makes me feel the exact same way as these guys, or these gals, I should say. But questioning Melazines and answering machines is officially done. We have officially finished all quest lines in Genshin Impact until future content, and I'm very excited for that. I know I have some extended content to check out as well, but for world quests, for what I have on my backlog, we are officially done. Super excited about that. They teased Sandrone in this, which was cool too, because, you know, they teased Arlecchino during a hidden world quest in Inazuma. Before Sumeru was even out, they teased Arlecchino in game, which was really cool. I'm wondering how her relationship with her is gonna be. I wonder if she's gonna reference doing this for us, if that was in fact her when we eventually meet her. I expect that we'll meet her at this point in Snezhnaya, unless that means that she's around here in Fontaine, just like doing her own little machine research findings and whatnot, but only time will tell. But I hope you guys enjoyed my reactions, my commentary, my overall playthrough of this quest. It was fantastic through and through. I'm very excited to see the rest of what Fontaine offers for what we get through for content.